Show starts in 5 minutes.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us, and we extend a cordial welcome to you. We've lined up the top stars from Hollywood and from all over the world to entertain you on our giant screen with the new, colorful motion pictures you've been hearing about and reading about. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Get it, get it, get it, get it, yeah! Yes!
Show starts in 4 minutes.
Wow! Oh, wow!
Show starts in 3 minutes. Show starts in 2 minutes.
Refreshment. For your enjoyment, there's hot, fresh popcorn, tempting, delicious hot dogs, and so many kinds of ice cream. And, of course, sparkling, delicious, ice-cold Coca-Cola for everybody at the refreshment counter now. Remember, your favorite snack will taste especially good with world-famous ice-cold Coca-Cola.
I have our new cutlass now.
Sure handles easy.
Drive happy, Cutlass can make you a little drive happy.
I forgot to get the newspaper.
Glad we ordered these swivel bucket seats.
Yeah, in case I get to drive someday.
The Cutlass S, Oldsmobile's sporty fastback at a price that's less than you might think, to help make you really drive happy.
Drive happy.
Can I drive now?
Show starts in 1 minute.
Oh, I can't go out tonight with your father with this hair. And my shampoo washes the body out.
Don't wash out body, Mom. Cream in body with Luster Cream shampoo.
Really?
Luster Cream creams in body. It has more body-building ingredients than any leading shampoo.
Creamy, lovely.
Oh, wow!
Beautiful body.
New hairdresser, dear.
No, new Luster Cream shampoo. And a very wise daughter.
Kids seem to keep on getting dirty. You seem to take it all in stride. You got a lot more dirt with children. You get a lot more clean with new Tide.
Now there's a new Tide designed just for you, Tide, to get out the dirt kids get into.
You got a lot more dirt with children. You get a lot more clean with New Generation Tide.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, time for the show. Once again, thank you for coming to our theater tonight. Have an enjoyable evening. The refreshment stand will remain open for a short time. Still plenty of time to get a snack or cold drink. We'll make an announcement before the stand closes to give you plenty of time to get that last-minute treat.
Hello, everybody. Here's my hand. Don't look too close. Why is my hand in, what's with the frames? Hey, everybody. This is very loud for me. The jazz is very loud for me. Hold on. The jazz loud for you guys? Please don't look at my wrist. Aggressive jazz. Oh, yeah. It is loud, isn't it? Hold on. Hold on. How's that? That a little bit better? Hi, everybody. Excuse me. I haven't had to speak into a microphone in a... I guess that's not totally true. I gotta, gotta jump back in the stream game. Life's good. CJ, thanks for asking. I hope you guys have been doing well. Thank you so much for your patience while I was gone for a week and a half, I think. I really needed to just hunker down and finish the Brutal Foods. And so that's what I did. I couldn't juggle finishing the Brutal Foods and streaming at the same time, so that's what I did. But I'm back now. The plan is to get through a mountain of fan mail that I have over here. It's going to take a little bit. That's the plan on what we're doing today. And then hopefully, no promises, but hopefully we're starting another Bingo XP season on Monday. That is what I would like to do. So as long as everything falls into place, we will be bingoing again, which I'm very excited to do. I do apologize once more for being disappointed at the end of the first season of Bingo XP. I was in the middle of working on the video. I was working on getting Bingo off the ground. There was a lot going on. But I'm still going to win this upcoming season, so you guys are going to just have to deal with it. Deal with it. Ribbons89, thank you for the 45 months. Loved the new vid. Ben Hecker, thank you for the 10 months. Pretend I said something interesting here. 8-Bit Kitty Cat, thank you for the 43 months. Oblivious Ben, thank you for the 38 months. And I'm not spoiling any Animorphs. I gotta save my Animorphs talk for the video. My keyboard is backwards. No, this is how you type. This is how your keyboard's supposed to look. You guys' keyboards doesn't look like this? Ben's trying to quiz me on Animorphs, and I shan't fail a quiz live on stream. Well, that's not true. I guess I did that with the manliness quiz, but, you know.
Oh, wow.
Garglev, thank you for the 10 months. Chance Medley, 116, thank you for the 21 months. I'm going to make my way through these as I go today, because I wanna start getting at the fan mail, because there's a lot of it. So CJ Coma, thank you for the $2. How many angry emails have you gotten from jalapeno popper lovers? Oh my God. The biggest surprise when it comes to the response of the video, people really like jalapeno poppers and really are passionate about defending the jalapeno popper. I can't say I got any emails, but lots of comments from disappointed jalapeno popper fans. Did I see the trailer for the new Shenmue game?
What a hamburger.
You're gonna have to elaborate. I don't know what new Shenmue, like a fan game or something? I don't know anything about a new Shenmue game. New Shenmue fan game. No, I have not. I've yet to see it. I'll have to look it up. Was Lick TV a Raw Danger reference? It was not intentionally. It could have been subconsciously. You banned me for not liking poppers. A lot of people on YouTube want to try.
What is it? Hey, Wyatt Buttercup popcorn.
I still think it was really gross, though. Like maybe a real jalapeno popper would be better, but I don't know what people expected when I prefaced the taste test with I don't like Snooze Cruise. Thank you for the $10. Is this enough to franchise a TGI Tony's? TGI Tony's is currently. There's a lot of legal issues going on right now, a lot of lawyer talk, so we can't really talk about franchising. But thank you so much for inquiring. I guess I'm going to move this. In fact, the legality of... I have a lot of... There's so much behind-the-scenes stuff. I want to make a behind-the-scenes video on the Brutal Foods, actually. Originally... TGI Tony was going to be struggling with lawsuits from TGI Fridays, but that did not make the cut.
Oh, wow.
What's with my pointer finger on my right hand? What the fuck does that mean? What's with the pointer finger on my right hand? Nothing. I'm gonna go with nothing?
Wow.
Nothing. Just messing with me, okay. Like, I don't think there's anything. I mean, there's other fingers I'm not crazy about, but that one's okay. Okay, let's get right into it. Let's open one. But I'm totally down to talk about the video a bit today, because it was a huge. I mean, it was a huge effort. That's part of the reason. I mean, I was getting slender here. Jimmy Neutron Jet Fusion blasts off onto video and DVD. Well, that's exciting. Ashton Kutcher turns 46. Punked ya. He turns 26. Holy shit, Ashton Kutcher turns 26 on the 7th. Ah! It has comics? Let me see. Oh, there's Beast Boy. Oh my god, Justin Timberlake's got a good fashion going on right now. Which year is this? That's a good... Oh my god, Lion King 1.5. Never seen Lion King 1.5. It looked awful. February 2004. February 2004. The Ultimate Video Game Quiz. Question 1. What is the name of this karate-kicking sidekick? It's a, That's a girl from Crash. I think her name's Coco. I didn't play Crash. This one here. I'm right? Okay. So pass. Which one of these is not a real game starring Mario? Paper Mario, Super Mario Super Plumber, Mario Golf, or Super Mario Sunshine? Well, I think we all fondly remember Super Mario Super Plumber. I think it was Mario Golf. What would Mario be doing playing golf? That doesn't make sense. He should be plumbing. Right? What kind of animal is Sonic? Oh my god, seriously? Cow? Definitely. Clay bites his toenails, so he wears shoes that are too big so his toes don't get dirty. That's... I don't know what the fuck that is, but that's... in here. Oh my god. Aaron and Nick Carter. And we got a Frankie Muniz. He's going to tell the truth. He's going to tell the truth. So he's going to hang out here in this little box until he's ready to tell his truth. Oh, shit. Mini Oreos. I loved Mini Oreos. Yeah, RIP AC. Beauty and the Beast. Jim Carrey turns 40. Oh my god. I don't like reading the ages of people in the past. Oh shit. It's a poster. You could put this on your you wouldn't put Nick Carter on your wall. Okay, let's look at the last one a little bit. 20 pages of new comics, Disney Adventures. Little secrets. You never forget your first kiss. Anyone know Little Secrets? Oh my god, Inspector Gadget 2. I was trying to do an Inspector Gadget 1 review, I think a year or so ago. Didn't work out, but that movie's something else. Chamber of Video Game Secrets. You love the Inspector Gadget movies? They're definitely worth... I don't know about the second one. I don't think I ever saw the second one, but the first one's worth checking out. Okay, Wind Waker stuff. I mean, I could spend a whole stream just going through magazines. Oh, we got Mucha Lucha. I wasn't a Mucha Lucha fan. I couldn't... The Flea. I couldn't handle the Flea. Like, I'm not gonna... I can't watch this. Very nice. Oh god, the Flea. Proud Family. I did like Proud Family. Little Gloomy the Glob? I don't know anyone know Little Gloomy? Jetpack Pets. Yeah, some of this I don't know. Thank you very much. Who was it, Nico, that sent this to me? Thank you so much for sending these in. I really think we did a Shenmue magazine stream at one point, and I had a lot of fun. I wouldn't hate doing that again sometime. Thank you so much. Jetpack Pet. Was Jetpack Pets a show? Yes. Or was it just a comic? Oh! Oh, thanks, Cornfed. I love the Yu-Gi-Oh focus, and of course, my boy AC. Okay, Jetpack Pets was just a comic. I don't think I ever got a Disney Adventures magazine. I can't remember picking up any of these. Anytime I saw like something this sized, it was usually at the cash register at a grocery store or something, and I would always get Archie comics. Gotta get that double digest. Name something else in the U.S.? Here we go. We got Toucan Sam asking for help, covering his crotch. What he needs help with, that's for you to decide. Wrestling, EGM, or EGM or Game Pro. I had Game Informer subscription for a really brief time. I always wanted Nintendo Power, but I really loved Game Informer. I have to decide now which side's the trash going on and which side is the stuff's going over here. Thank you. Let's let me read a couple things now before the next one. This next one's from Bull Moose in Maine. Corn-fed pig, thank you for the $4 and change. Hi, Ian. We Germans have a tough time giving out compliments, especially in a work context. The general consensus is not getting reprimanded is all the positive feedback you'll get. Therefore, please accept my lack of reprimand on your newest video. Thank you so much, Corn-fed, for that heartfelt message. Thank you. Oh shit, Joe. How do I say your name? Joe Suze. That's how you tend to compliment Joe Mama. All right, here we go. Let's see what's in here. Joe Mama. Classic. It's Disney Guilty Party. Mystery fun for everyone. I've never heard of this before. Josu's? Okay. It's like solving a Nancy Drew mystery by completing Mario Party minigames on a clue board. Such a weird game. Oh, I love that game. I have. You're the detective. Can you find the guilty party? You, your friends, and family will need wits and reflexes to crack each case and find out who done it. Mickey did it? Mickey's murder. Oh my god, I'm having a hard time showing this, getting this in the right position here. Never heard of it. But it's a board game one. I do want to like collect non-Mario Party board game stuff for use in future when I bring back Friday Night Mario Party down the line. Perfect candidate for bingo or wingo, bingo. Interesting. Interesting. Well, thank you so much, Josu's. Never heard of it. Excited to try it. Board game in spirit. Well, I'm definitely intrigued. There's a Demon Slayer Mario Party. I did see that. I saw the Demon Slayer Mario Party clone. I still think Saw should do one. Fortune Street. I feel like I played Fortune Street back when everyone was getting really into Fortune Street, and I feel like I didn't like it, but I don't remember it, so maybe I just didn't understand it. Thor Obliterator. Thank you so much for the $3 and change. Hey, Moose. It was my mom's bidet recently, and she loves your videos. She wanted to know if you've ever tried DiGiorno's Detroit-style pizza, so I thought I'd pass the question on as a little bidet gift to her. I have not. Thank you so much, Thor Obliterator. Happy birthday to Thor Obliterator's mum. I'm going to look it up right now. DiGiorno's Detroit-style pizza. I have not had a ton of DiGiorno's. And I'm not... oh, God, I have to type it in. I'm not totally sure... What is Detroit-style pizza? What's the difference of pizza there? Detroit-style deep dish? Ooh. 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 Yeah. I'm not a deep dish pizza guy. I'm like a thin pizza guy. The edges do look nice and crispy. I have not had that though. I'm not trying to hate. Not trying to hate. Just saying. I don't usually go out on my way to try a deep dish thing. So I think the last time I voluntarily had... In fact, you know what? See, this is how I get my food opinions. This will be some good background. I think the last time I can remember having a deep dish pizza was at school. The lunch... Remember the Lunchables deep dish? I don't remember what they called them. Lunchables Max or something? There was a Lunchables deep dish pizza. And it was awful, and I hated it. And that is probably why I refuse deep dish now. Even though it's not really a real pizza. That is why I have made that decision. Lunchables doesn't count, but also it kind of does, because it has made me not eat a deep dish. So it kind of, in a way, did count. Real deep dish is good. How much sauce? Listen, I don't like when I get regular sauce on a pizza. When I get regular sauce, it's too much sauce, so I just don't see how I'm gonna like a deep dish. Please eat a real deep dish. Does Domino's have a deep dish? It's all cheese.
Oh, wow.
Pizza is all about the sauce? I would disagree. Well, hey, next time we have a pizza party, maybe you guys could get me a deep dish. How's that? That could work. I'd like to thank the Hollow Ghoul for the 11 months. Hi, Ian. Missed you. Also, your newest video was genius. Loved it. Thank you so much. Bite Finnick, thank you for the 14 months. Yees, finally. Sam Dub 1, thank you for the 44 months. Hey, Ian, welcome back and congrats on the video. Can't wait to see all the fan mail. Thank you guys so much. I will be slowly making my way through these as we go. Got to keep the mail going. And really, guys, I'm not going to be able to say, I probably will say it a lot this stream, but I won't be able to say it enough. Thank you so much for the support on the latest video. It was a big effort to get done. I was really nervous about it, and it was a huge crunch. And the responses really made it worth it. I'm really glad you guys dug it, because one of my main worry while working on it, and I kept saying it to people, and people were like, "You're crazy," but I was so worried that people were going to be like, just get to the food already. Like, well, what's all this extra stuff? Get to the food already. So I'm glad that was not the takeaway. So thank you guys so much, really. This is from Mo Chicken. The one, the only, the Mo. No spoilers? I can't guarantee spoilers. If you've not seen the new video, you might want to go watch it, because there's going to be spoilers. In fact, that's one of the reasons why I skipped one more day. I kind of wanted to give people some more time to watch it before I got live and we talked about it. Oh my god, the twist, the end, it was so hard for me to not spill the beans on that. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so proud of myself for not fucking saying anything, because I wanted to so bad. Okay. Let's see here. God, I wanted to so bad. Hey, Ian. Gotcha another package of nonsense. First, I found the most American version of Shenmue. U.S. Shenmue. What's... What is U.S. Shenmue? This is a real thing. Complete with bonus material? What is U.S. Shenmue? Do we know what it is? What is it? Should I Google it? Hold on. I don't know. I'm expecting you guys to know what it is. It's the America version of Shenmue released in Japan. So is it just the English dub? Did they change more things between versions? U.S. Shenmue. Special edition of the first Shenmue released only in Japan, which is the North American release of Shenmue for Japan. It contains English voices, English loading screens, and everything else you would expect from the North American release. The only difference is the option of Japanese subtitles and notebook entries. So if it's if you want to hear the English dub? That's so weird. I mean, very cool. But I'm confused as to the audience. Like, who... Maybe word of how great the dub is made it back over to Japan, and they're like, well, we gotta listen to the dub. Well, very cool. Thank you so much, Mo. That's gonna go on a shelf. That's gonna join the Shenmue collection. Oh no, I did need it. I had no idea it existed. U.S. Shenmue playthrough win. I mean, I guess next time I stream it, I could play the U.S. Shenmue version. It kind of feels like I should keep it sealed, though, right? If it's the exact same version that I've already opened. So patriotic. I thought you needed this. I did. Well, I don't anymore. Second, I included your very own Choro Q car. Ooh. Brutal BF's gonna be jealous. who should I show this to? This camera? Look at him. Beep, beep. I have not played CarPG on stream yet. I don't know if and when I will. But I got kind of into the Choro Q's watching my boyfriend play through Road Trip. Is that Everywhere Road Trip is the name of the thing? Does it? Oh, hold on. Ah! Everywhere Road Trip. That's what it is. Very nice. Very nice. Last, you can't get a package from me without some homemade garbage. It's a Chobu-chan keychain. Ooh. Chobu-chan keychain. I keep trying to show it to you guys like this, but it's upside down now, so. I found him. I found the Chobu for this mail session. Attach it to your house keys and go on a Chobu hunt every day. Thank you so much, Mo. Thank you. I might hang him from the bingo board if there's room. Thank you guys so much. Well, not you guys. Thank Mo and nobody else. Fuck everybody else. Why aren't you sending me cool shit like US Shenmue? Just kidding. Just kidding. Nerd Stop, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey Ian, I used your fried chicken recipe. I just almost pronounced that as recipe. My fried chicken recipe a few years ago because I forgot the name of your channel. So I'm here to relay the wings were delicious. Thank you so much, Nerd Stop. Glad you enjoyed it. Do not, Cosmo. I will shut it down. For real. What's next? I hope you guys have been good the last week and a half or so. Anything interesting happen while I was gone? The Only Cookie Gamer, thank you for the 2 months. Usually a VOD watcher, finally caught a stream. Loved the new Brutal Foods. Amazing work. Thank you so much. Ayla Rosebuds, thank you for the 14 months. Might not stick around long because I'm very sleepy, but happy 14 months. Little Moosies. Thank you so much, Rosie. Went from the lack of intro on the Tsunami vid to a whole ass intro. Which was very satisfying to watch. Thank you, Lupin. Yeah, you know, people did not respond to the no intro. I did think we'd kind of moved past the intro, and to some degree, I still think that's true. I still think there's some people over intro, I feel like. But yes, I did lean hard into the theme. I wanted to do something more narratively driven and a little more. It just feels like everyone's kind of vlogging right now. I wanted to do something that was a little less vloggy and a little more, I don't want to say cinematic, but almost like old YouTube. Like old YouTube kind of skits and stuff, but a little updated. Thanks, Cosmo. Thanks, Lupin. I rewatched the intro a lot while I was editing it. I really liked it. My experience wasn't a vlog. Well, the taste test was a vlog. But the whole thing, the thing as a whole, not so much. Okay, I got a letter here from Brianne in Texas. A sticker that says, "Come on." And then a dog sister. I have not had to stream in a while. A dog sticker that I'm supposed to pretend is MJ, which I won't do, but I do appreciate it anyway. Dog sister. Yeah, thanks, Tempo. That's the idea. I mean, you guys have heard me complain about not wanting to do food, and really, I guess the answer was I wanted to just come up with a fun way to do food. I don't think the next video I do will be so involved, but I plan on doing another one as well. I don't know that they'll all be like that, but I had a lot of fun doing it. perfect ending. You know, I filmed the ending the day before the video went live. The ending was actually initially very different, and I had to change it for a number of reasons. Most of which I didn't want to spend another like month. I needed to get it out. The video needed to be birthed, so I saved a lot of ideas for a possible follow-up at some point. But I'm pretty satisfied with how it turned out. Hi, Ian. This letter is long overdue, but I finally got the chance to mail you this Valentine I had from 2023. I thought it was pretty great since you're a gamer and whatnot. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. Currently watching your Bingo XP stream, and you're about to play Barnyard. Ooh, well, everybody loves Barnyard. This is right before I started squirting all over the place. You Rock Moose from Matcha Angel. P.S. Can I play the plop sound effect? It cracks you up. Let me try.
Plop.
Yeah, there it is. Thank you so much, Matcha Angel. I'm not sure if you're here in the chat right now. Okay, we got my name, which is Ian, if you guys don't know. I think that's me on a lime up there. Possibly the HelloFresh logo. Pancakes, I do love pancakes. I think this is a representation of me being, like, carried off, like, by, like, life. Like, it's a metaphor for life, probably. To Ian, happy Valentine's Day from Brianne and Nathaniel. I'd pause my game for you. Oh, how sweet. Thank you so much, Matcha Angel. Brianne and Nathaniel, thank you so much. I'm glad that you would pause a game for me. Thank you. I haven't gotten a like a classic Valentine's. It reminds me of Valentine's in elementary school. Did you guys make Valentine's boxes out of shoe boxes, and you had to go around and drop in your Valentine? You had to get a Valentine's for everybody, drop them in the box. Yeah, good times, good times. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I guess I would pause my game for you, but would you mail in a card, put it, speaking that into law? By law, Matcha Angel has to pause a game for me. If I request it, the game must be paused or the card is invalid. Don't think your school ever did that? You handed your cards to classmates? That's fun, too. I liked the box. I liked the little mailbox. Jacked Nippleson, thank you for the 19 months. Stop teasing us with your aggressive smooth jazz and coy exposed hand. No. No. Electric Horizon, thank you for the 11 months. Happy Friday, Ian. It was my birthday yesterday, so it's fun to see you back today. I realized how spoiled I was when you were on your break, but enjoyed your new video and all your hard work. I hope you have a good weekend. Thank you so much, Electric Horizon. And again, thank you guys so much for letting me take... not that you had a say in it, really. Thank you for letting me take a week or so off to get it done. I really didn't think it would take me that long. I had to push back the sponsor like a couple days, which you're really not supposed to do. But I was just, for the last 3 or 4, maybe 5 days before my upload, it was like wake up 7, 8, edit till like midnight 2, bed, wake up, edit, bed, wake up, edit, bed. Yes, HelloFresh was merciful. They usually are. So, but it was good. It was, I was good spirits. I was really just very excited to get it done and to show you guys. I was so excited to post it. Not when I posted it. When I posted it, I was freaking out. But leading up to it, I was very excited for you guys to see the video. You don't have to apologize. That's just part of the process. I could get editors if I wanted. But I don't want to. So instead, I do editing crunches before I post a video. Under the impression that I tell HelloFresh I have a new video, and they write a check. No, it's something agreed to far in advance. And so when I talk about deadlines and I got to do it now, it's usually because I have a contract and it's supposed to go live now. I often miss said contract because I don't know how long things will take me. Like I did that stream where I spent like an hour making a curtain rod. Did you guys look for the curtain rod, by the way? And how briefly it flashed on screen? Yeah. Yep. So imagine that, but for everything in the video, and that's why it took so long. I barely noticed it. Exactly. Were you supposed to? You weren't supposed to. There was a stream where I was working on the video. I wasn't showing my screen, but I did talk about making a curtain rod for like a really long time, and I think I showed just the curtain rod off. It's shown in the shot where it's a medium shot of me looking at camera in the intro when I'm watching the TV. Yeah, first scene. It's holding up the curtains behind me. I think the sponsor would complain. Like, if I missed it, it's not that they would necessarily complain. I think they would just have to cancel. I think they just have a very strict budget, like weekly budget. So, you know, it's my fault if I miss it. It's not their fault if I miss it. Let's go to the box. This one is from WC the Chameleon? Maybe? Cameo-leon? I can kind of read that. I was talking about the one frame of green screen shot. No, there is a flash of the green screen shot that made it into the cut. You know, I was aware of that because I watched the video back after I exported it, and the green screen did flicker. And I made a list of the things that, like, small things that needed to be fixed. There were two other things that I considered re-exporting to fix, but I just had to like put it out. Like, I couldn't work on it anymore. Like, I had to go. And most people either didn't notice it or didn't really care. But, you know, there were some people that, like, sent me screenshots of it, and it's like, yeah. Yes, I'm glad you enjoyed that one frame where there's an error. How did you feel about the rest of the video that I worked on? Okay, let's see what's in here. I should have re-exported to loop back. I should have fixed it because I knew. I don't even blame people for doing it. I knew people would see it and send it to me, and I knew it would bother me. And I was seriously so tired. I was like, I don't give a shit. It is what it is. Maybe I'll do a clean export of it. Maybe I'll fix the other things that I wanted to fix and put it on my website or something. Yeah, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Foreshadowing. Yeah, that's kind of how I talk to him. I'm like, any little errors kind of lead to... Oh, hi, MJ. Kind of lean into the unsettling weirdness. What the fuck? Hello? Hi. Hello. So MJ's here now. Entranced by this box, apparently. Don't knock over my coffee, please. Okay. What do we have here? Read me publicly by all means. Oh, I guess I should note that this box had a bunch of Brutal Moose branding on the sides. Our house. Wait, Brutal Moose, Moodle Bruce, Our House, Because of You, BM, Brutal Moose, Please Open, BM. Oh, there's a Banana Loca in our house because of you. Okay, I missed the start of the... What are you doing? What up, Sour Grapes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta read this. Hold on. For the Moose of the Brutal, Sir Ian McPlop. As I wait for the next Friday Night Mario Party to drop, I remembered a show to put Gerbert to shame. A concept more odd Magic Forest Nick can't name. A lifetime ago, I worked in TV of low-budget non-profit sort, and you see, on Saturday mornings, this strange show we'd play. Although, meanwhile, I watched MST3K. If it meets thy high standards for VHS fame, to stream all agog in the Brutal Moose name, my heart twill have peace, as we all wait for Riven, or Titanic, Adventure Out of Time, to be given. Their rightful places by Sims and Nancy Drew. 4 full ribboned tapes wait here just, sir, for you. Your faithful servant, WC the Comedian. It was not Chameleon. WC the Comedian. P.S. The letters in Ian Brutalmoose may be arranged to spell Istanbul Romeos. You know, people actually say that to me all the time. They're like, did you know the letters in Ian Brutalmoose can be rearranged to spell Istanbul Romeos? It's crazy how often I hear that fact. Thank you so much, WC, for the lovely poem. I want to know what's in here now. Okay, MJ has not gone far, by the way. She's still here. She wants to know what's in here. Is WC here, by the way? Have we seen any sign of the comedian amongst us? MJ, you're not making this easier for me. MJ, that's my stuff. Leave my stuff alone, MJ. What do you think this is? Huh? Oh my god. Gaither's Pond Fishtails. I don't know. MJ seems to like it. I don't know. Oh my god. Well, some more great characters there on the back. What? NBA drafts Buddy Greenfly. Gloria Gladiola gets $1 million book advice. Vestal Gooseman runs for pond president. These stories, published in Carp Lowry's newsletter, are making waves down at Gaither's Pond. But Carp learns a valuable lesson when he realizes that rumors require retraction. Oh my god, MJ. Retractions and apologies where people are concerned. Oh, she took my letter. She took my note to get bingo started and edit the brutal mails. MJ, stop showing my secrets. Where are you? There's nothing under there. Well, I don't know what the fuck this is, but there's songs. Songs down at Gaither's Pond, being happy, I wouldn't take nothing for my journey, Rumor Mill, and Highway to Heaven. What did you hit into my coffee cup? She almost hit tails into my coffee cup. He doesn't belong in there. Okay. Like, you can see so much for smoke in this lighting. She's turning, like, really white lately. She was almost totally black when we got her, and her chest specifically is just super, super white right now. These MJ flop or no? I don't really understand the question. But I do understand that I have Gaither's Pond, the Lure Depths. So, more of whatever the fuck this is. Oh, does she flop down and lay on her side? Sure. Yeah. Well, she's going now. Oh my god. What the fuck is this? The Legend in Gaither's Pond. Am I pronounced Gaither? Is that correct? This one's they got a fish drive-in over here. That's pretty cool. Oh, God truly is bigger than any fear. Well, that's comforting. And it's starting to make a little more sense now. We're gonna learn a valuable lesson, apparently. The Great Divide. At Gaither's Pond, united they flow, divided they dry up. No beavers, I guess? Well, we'll have to watch these later. These look amazing. It's like I've never heard of Gaither's Pond. Gaither's Pond had a Wikipedia article, but it was deleted? The Buttercream Gang. I still have that VHS tape. I have not watched it yet. What are the odds I get copyright struck for watching these on stream? I would say slim. Slim. Private letter, do not read while on stream. Well, so you guys can look at this, the outside of the contents of this letter, but you are not allowed to read it. So, deal with it. Thank you so much, WC the Comedian. Thank you, thank you. These look great. These are, I've never heard of them. They look great. Oh, they look awful in the way that I like. MJ is sniffing around the upcoming boxes. Have I seen In Search of Dr. Seuss? I have not. Have I ever had Granny's Hot Butter Ice Cream? I've wanted to. I couldn't find the order form. Narwit, thank you for this 6 months. Hi, Ian. Love the new video. I hope you feel proud of all your hard work. Thank you so much, Narwit. I do. And I don't always feel proud of my videos when I'm done, so that should say something. Snooze Cruise, thank you for the 97 months. Robot Piglet, thank you for the 5 months. 5 months, Ian. Bunny Mud, thank you for the 8 months. Oops, slide down. Skylax01, thank you for the 5 months. It's Friday night. Time to enjoy some TGIF chicken things. Awesome job on the video. Definitely one of your best. Thank you so much, Skylax. Moss Badger, thank you for the 15 months. Happy 46th birthday to Ashton Kutcher. And Tracy Bluth Rip, thank you so much for gifting those 5 subs. Thank you, thank you. I'm still catching up on the donations, but I'm also going through mail at the same time. Thank you so much, Carrie Lynn. Ooh, you're giving a play date for your birthday? I'm gonna skip this song. I don't know why this is on my playlist. I hate that song. What's the Buttercream Gang? All I know, it's a VHS tape. Someone sent me a VHS tape of the Buttercream Gang. And I don't know what it is. I need to check out what Playdate has going on right now. I've been playing Game Boy lately. I've been playing Pokemon Red, and I've been working on a playthrough of Sonic Adventure. That was kind of like my de-stress. When I got a little bit to de-stress, I've just been playing Sonic Adventure. How long does it typically take to edit my videos? I couldn't say. I have no, a very long time, and it depends on what I'm doing. Like, obviously this last one took me a really long time because you know, I built a whole set in Unity for it. So, you know, that's just a lot of time. I'm playing on my Game Boy SP currently. My Pokemon Red. Who's my team in Pokemon Red? It's Charizard and like everybody else. You know, all the other guys I don't care about. Hardest part of the latest vid. It's an interesting question. I'll write that down. In fact, if you guys do have any specific questions, I do think I want to do a behind the scenes on this one, because I would love to show how I did some of the things. Hardest part of vid. I'll have to think about that one. The upload? Honestly, the upload was not too bad. Usually I spend the full last week dreading the upload, but this time I only spent the last hour or two dreading the upload, so that was pretty good. How many shooting days? I filmed 4 or 5 days, I think. Yeah, I think it was 5 days total. How did I create the backgrounds for the farm and the driving scene? Background creation. That one I'm gonna have to show off. It's a mix of Photoshop and Premiere, pretty much. Background creation. F&B adventure game? Absolutely. The only reason I know how to make like the 3D set that I did for TGI Tuesdays, and I did the camera movement and stuff, I know that because I've been learning Unity to make a game for like 7+ years at this point. It's been a really long time, and I haven't been able to bring that to fruition yet. So I've been very excited. I finally was like, why don't I use it in a video? Why don't I use this knowledge in something I know I can complete? So I was very excited to actually use that knowledge for something at some point. How do I figure out what the framing device for my videos are? Where did the idea for TGI Tony's come from? I went to Walmart, looked at their frozen food section, settled on TGI Fridays because it was, you know, you want to get like a topic, a good umbrella topic or whatever. I just settled on it because I hadn't done it before. I was looking for Chef Ramsay, but I didn't see him. And then I was just, you know, then it was like, well, what's the story idea? And I just thought, I thought it'd be funny to, I don't know, I just thought it'd be funny to have a TGI Tuesdays, TGI Tony's TGI Tuesdays just came into my head, and I was like, that sounds good. Is that helpful? How do you come up with an idea? It's just, I thought about it, and then I was like, I'll do that. Just got inspiration from the food itself. And where do ideas come from? That's a good question. Oh, thanks, Robbie. Yeah, one of the things I want to do is show, I want to put together like some clips that show my storyboarding versus the final shots. Because I think that'd be a pretty cool, because I know I showed a few of my storyboards a while ago, and they're not beautiful or anything, they're just like shitty little doodles. But it's kind of cool to see them come from little shitty doodles on the page to a fully realized thing. Will the Ruby Tuesday video be uploaded on a Friday? I did not make the music, no. That's one thing I did not do. It's funny, there was one of the top comments on the video was talking about how it was uploaded on Tuesday and how that's like a great joke. Totally accidental. I mean, it works out in retrospect, but it was supposed to be live on Sunday, and I hadn't finished it yet.
Oh, wow.
This is from Alexa in Arizona. Don't admit that. I'm not gonna admit everything. I want to keep some secrets, but this is one where I do kind of want to, show some behind the scenes because I'm pretty proud of it, and I think what I got to do was pretty interesting. Yeah. Tuesday release was not on purpose. You know, a lot of stuff that goes... I think a lot of stuff that goes into this kind of project, a lot of it is accidents or just kind of like happens along the way, and you roll with it and you work with it. There was a... I'll save that for the behind-the-scenes video. What was the weird timer for? One thing I'm not going to go into is, like, in-video lore or whatever. That's for you guys to have fun with. Let's see what we got from Alexa here. I should look at the stuff first. Okay, thanks, Imanota. I'm glad you're here. Oh, it smells very nice. I've got a Sonic fidget toy for when I need to poke Sonic's little pimples here. Oh my god. Okay, so a #1 ribbon to hide MJ's butthole. My boyfriend's gonna think this is hilarious. He mentions getting the one of these that's like a jewel or whatever, and I'm like, no, absolutely not. So he's gonna think that's funny. Oh my god, it's a plankton from the SpongeBob coin pusher. Got some good Sonic stickers here. I need to figure out what to do with my stickers. I have so many really good stickers now, and I can't commit to like a placement. I don't want to put a cool sticker on something and then like stop using it. Oh, they're tattoos? Oh my god, they are tattoos. Well, I'm gonna save these. These could come in handy someday. More butthole hiders. I'm assuming for MJ. I mean, for all I know, it could be for me, and I'm just missing the message. She could be the butthole sheriff. One for each family member, but there's 4, so how's that gonna work? Oh! A Tails. I'm not sure if it's a keychain or some sort, but it is a squishy Tails. Knuckles notepad. Are there any notes here? Has he taken any notes? He's got like a sports shirt on. This has to be from like at the Olympic Games or Sega basketball or something. The 4th one's for Tony. Oh, just what I needed. You know, I've been thinking about watching this. This is the American Badass Survival Guide. And it's either a guide about how to be an American badass and survive, or it's a guide about how to survive, like maybe a plague of American badasses. I think I'm gonna have to watch it to find. I'm either trying to become like this, or I'm trying to survive people like this. I'm not totally sure just yet. I don't care if you've ever been in a fight for your life. What I've got waiting for you will quickly build up your raw fighting skills to fearsome levels. Combined with the instructional package you now hold in your hands, this will put you ahead of 99%. This will put you ahead of 99% everyone else on the streets today. I'm not joking. I'm not joking, but I am including typos on the back of my survival guide. MJ. My child. Do you want to be an American badass, MJ? She says no. she says no. What else we have in here? we're gonna get the box. Box out of the way. Ooh. Careful, careful. I don't want to rip. This one's a cool cover. Strange label here. Well, first off, let's look at the front. These guys are having a lot of fun recording things on their premium quality VHS. That's what I look like when I'm recording things onto my VHS. Especially when I'm really stoked about the 8 hours of recording time. What are they watching? Well, I'll tell you. They're watching Kim's mom. So we all know that Stacy's mom has got it going on. But what about Kim's mom? I guess we're going to find out. MJ, I think she enjoys the paper. I'm not totally sure what. I think she's just getting in my way. What'd you find in there? Kim's mom has 3 DUIs. That is my headphone cable, MJ. Let's see what the letter says. Hi, Ian. The VHS was my personal VHS I used for recording TV. For an inexplicable reason, I've been holding on to it, but I really have no use for it. I hope you might find something on there for your own use, but the content might not be as old as you'd like. If you're willing, I'd love to know what was last recorded. The Sonic stuff, oh my god. The Sonic stuff was something I took from my parents' nephew's birthday party. Unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of tales to choose from. That's okay. MJ really enjoys the wrapping paper that you chose. Lastly, I've had the butt covers and SpongeBob cards since you first opened your P.O. box way back when. I send them to you now. Thanks for being you. I'm Anoda. P.S. The DVD was a last-second edition. You don't have to say that. It's fine if this whole package is just a ploy to get me to watch American Badass Survival Guide. That's fine. You can be honest about that. Thank you so much. I'm Anoda. I'm glad to know that Kim's mom is not gonna. It's not something bad. It's not something bad. I guess I don't think, unless you're recording bad things on TV. When am I gonna shave to match American Badass? What do you guys think? You guys think I could pull off the handlebar? I think I've got enough facial hair to physically do the handlebar. Do I have to keep the hairstyle too? Is that part of being a badass? If I just get the handlebar mustache and I keep the long hair, would I look more like a 70s American porno man and less like a badass? Go bald? That's great. You know, Danny, that's good advice. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go bald to be an American badass. If at any point you notice me heavily balding, it's intentional. It's because I want to be a badass, okay? So don't make fun. Thank you so much, I'm Anoda. Thank you. Great to get a package from you. Glad you were here for it. I'm already a badass? Oh, that's so nice. I'm not, but thank you. I'll take it. Well, I'll take the compliment after I reject it. How's that? I'll reject the compliment and then I'll take it. No. Yeah. Z-Zux, thank you very much for the 58 months. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good Friday. I am. I'm feeling really good. It's been great reading. I read every comment on the video. What's crazy, this video is not, it's not on the trajectory to pass up Bass Pro. I think Bass Pro has been my biggest upload so far. But it's already passed Bass Pro in comments. Like, so many comments. A lot of people really loved it. And, man, a lot of people had something to say about the ending. I didn't know how many people were going to respond to the ending, because I feel like it's a pretty far back callback for my channel. But I can't even thank you guys enough. It's just so fucking awesome. The video was trending on YouTube. I was trending, what, alongside basketball clips, the hottest content on the website. What's it like on the YouTube side? I've seen other tubers say YouTube is harsh about how quickly something takes off. Yeah, you can usually tell if something's going to take off within the pretty quick. I mean, I have a goal for if a video hits a certain amount of views in an hour, I have a good idea if it's like gonna do okay or badly. Wrong side. Gonna get me closer to that 1 million? Maybe. I did get a little more. It's hard to get new subscribers nowadays, but I did get a bump, which is pretty exciting. I think the last time I've gotten a bump was when I did Bass Pro Shop. MJ wants out. Ow. Showed a clip of me on stream and got me 3 subscribers. Thanks so much, Moss Badger. Thank you, thank you. No, word of mouth. In fact, that's something I was talking about with my boyfriend before it launched. I was just like, I hope I get, you know, algorithm trending is one thing, but word of mouth is kind of what I was hoping for, because I wasn't expecting much from the YouTube algorithm, because I thought it was maybe too weird. And so I was like, man, I really hope it's weird enough or different enough for people to want to share it around. Zuzux, thank you for the 58 months. Oh, wait, no, I already said that, but thank you again for the 58 months. I'm Minoda, thank you very much for the 94 months. And the lovely package. Dan Dang Done It. Dan Dang Done It. Thank you for the 29 months. 29 months. I'm nearly to my dirty 30s. Jojo the Great, thank you for the 69 months. Inhuman, thank you for the 5 months. Oh, heck yeah. Dog of the West, thank you for the 22 months. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. I can't say that I'm feeling 22. I would say that I'm feeling 32. Larry Fishburne, thank you for the 11 months. Lunchables are like fartichokes. I like Lunchables. You got that tasty lead. Did my televoid view counts go up after I posted the last video? I did notice a couple comments. Let me see. Let me double check. I didn't notice a huge bump. But I also was mainly focused on the main video. Hold on, I'm looking real quick. Where do I find this information? I should know, but like, where do I find this information? It maybe got a mild bump. I'm not gonna say it got a huge bump, but that's fine. Sponsorship offers from TGI Fridays. I can't say they would approve. You watched them all? I should have rewatched. Honestly, I probably should have rewatched them before I made this video, but I'm not good at rewatching myself. I don't like rewatching myself. Oh yeah, the Dimes Are Tasty video. I have not gotten to watch the video yet, but they did email me about it a couple times before it went live, about the Ramen Joy cookbook. Apparently there's an interview from... they got an interview with Kathy Mitchell, which is kind of cool. And they told me that apparently Kathy Mitchell had seen my Ramen Joy video, which is odd. Or my cooking with ramen tacos video or whatever it was. This is from Aaron in Minnesota. Thank you so much, Aaron. That's how I was. That's what I was told. I don't know why they would lie about that. But if you're interested, Dimes Are Tasty did put out a video about the rarity of the original Ramen Joy cookbook, the Kathy Mitchell branded one. What did Kathy Mitchell think? That I don't know. Cool knife. Yeah, you know, I'm a real knife head. I know a lot about various cutleries and which are the good ones to buy. Ooh, we got some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, it looks like. What is this? Hi, Ian. Do you remember this card? Skull Servant. I built an entire deck based off it and its skeleton family members, and it is surprisingly good. I also like Injection Fairy Lily, but do not have one. Do you? I do not. I don't think. Maybe I do, actually. I'm not sure. I think I remember seeing you get a hamburger recipe, so I thought I'd send this. Many years ago, my brother had to go right on the sodding card. The scoundrel. I would understand if you just trashed it, but there you go. There's a little border here for the card, which is pretty cool. Enclosed are some never-before-opened original Survivor trading cards. What? Look for autographed cards of your favorite castaways. There was a Survivor card game? I had no idea. It looks like Mattel? I don't know that I can open these. I'm gonna have to look into this if I can. I don't know. I can't open it right now. But these might have to stay sealed. That's really cool. Oh, thanks so much, Mr. Big Pig. Enclosure some never before opened original Survivor trading cards. I've heard some of the packs have signed cards. Hope you get one. Got fave seasons or players. I like Sandy. I'm assuming this one is Sandy. Right. Oh wait, no, right here. I like. Oh my God, is it? Is his name Russell? Who was the big villain that was one of the first to like start looking for immunity idols before Clues came out, and he like lied to everybody? Was it Russell? Yeah, Russell Hantz. He was one of the villains. He was branded a villain. I think he got to show up. I think he showed up on the Heroes versus... Yeah, he showed up on Heroes versus Villains. And got second runner-up. Yeah, he got runner-up in the first one. He basically just lied all the way to the end, and then everybody hated him so much that nobody voted for him to win. And then in his last two appearances, it looks like he just got voted out immediately because they just didn't want to deal with his bullshit. So, big Russell fan. Used to be a huge Russell fan. I mean, he changed the game. People didn't like him, but I don't know. It's a great season. It's a great season. Yes, I think I heard you say you might make a video on the ghost of Mr. Chicken. I love that movie. I'd watch it. I have no idea if I don't know if I'll make a video on Ghost of Mr. Chicken, but that movie did used to terrify me as a child. I used to be very afraid of that one. See, Mr. Big Pig's on my side. Well, hold on. Let me look at these cards. I don't know that I want to open it, but now I'm like, well, what if there's a signed Russell in there? Could I get a signed Russell? Just bought 10 packs online. Okay, are they fairly cheap? Survivor. Hold on, let me look. Oh, yeah, they're... What about unopened? Oh, yeah, you can buy them for like $4. Okay, I'll open them. I'll open them. They're just so cool. Like, I don't want to... If they were like a rare collectible, I wouldn't want to open it. Okay, let's... Can't tell if they're representative of other seasons or what. I'm not totally sure. Putting them up for sale on eBay. I'll try and open them to where I could save that. I don't want to ruin the packaging. I'd like to put them back in there for display, you know? Is this worth the effort that I'm going through to do this? I don't know. Oh, fuck it! Fuck it, I'm opening the... Oh, wait, here we go. Here we go. That worked. There we go. That's what I want to do right there. There we go. Because they're probably going to live in the pack so I don't lose them. We've got... Let's see how many of these people I actually remember. Michael, no clue. His quote is, I can survive in any condition. End of an alliance. Play after your opponent has chosen castaways for the immunity challenge. Your opponent cannot use an alliance during the immunity challenge. I don't really understand what that means. But I don't know the game, so that makes sense. Hatchet. Add +4 to balance, speed, or wits. Okay, there must be stats, and you must have to play through the game with your stats. I have to learn how to play this card game. I still haven't learned the Dot Hat card game. I gotta learn that too. Butch Cassidy.
Yum.
Waterproof matches. Jerry's Tortillas. Jerry's Tortillas. Backgammon. Tired. Oh, you got tired. Don't fence me in. I'm not... I still don't know. I'm not sure what they mean, but they are very cool. Again, I'm just baffled that they had a trading card game. Let me get to the other pack here. See, I don't even know if Russell might not have been in the game at this point. I'm trying to think. Oh, there's Boston Rob is another character. I'm trying to think if I could name any other characters. Pavardi, was that her name? She was a character. Trading cards and t-shirts are some of the cheapest merch to make. That's probably true. I mean, you do have to, like, have someone come up with the game, but it's probably not that bad. Bamboo Hut. Backstabber. Ooh, that's the card I want to play. Listen, I know you guys already know this because you watch my streams, but don't trust me if I go on Survivor. Just don't trust. Shark. Winning personality. I would get on Survivor and just try and start as much shit as possible. I don't really want to be out there that long anyway because it seems like miserable. But it would be fun to go out there and start shit and lie a bunch and get people all confused. That seems like a lot of fun, and it would make for a good season. Durian. Snake bite. Would the bugs bother me? Yeah, everything would bother me. I would be miserable out there, except for making trouble. That would be what gets me through. Nature phone. Raging wind. And clothesline. Looks like you win reward cards and you get to buff your survivor, I guess, or one of your survivors. You probably control. How does that work? Too much of a city boy. Look, I already did Boy Scouts. I already went in the wilderness, and I found out that the wilderness fucking sucks, and I don't want to go there. So. Thank you so much, Aaron. Thank you very much. I'm gonna find a cool place to put these. I really like the pack artwork. I should need a trading card section. Thank Doc USB. I just wonder, did the cameraman just sit there taping people having breakdowns? Yeah, definitely. That's part of the it's part of the joys of being a cameraman. Are there any Sonic trading card games? That'd be cool. I actually wouldn't be surprised if there was one. One of your friend's boyfriends was on Survivor. Don't think he did very good. He got to be on, though. Next up. This is from Tony's Video Games. I don't know if this was direct from TGI Tony's Video Games or if this was ordered for me from TGI Tony's Video Games. But in advance, thank you very much. Survey says, oh, good. Christian games. It looks like I get Bible Ball and Adventures with Chickens. You know, we all know I was raised in a Christian household, so I'm pretty Bible familiar. And it's crazy in the Bible how much they go on adventures with chickens. It's nuts. They're always adventuring with chickens. It's fucking crazy. You wouldn't think it. But they're just everywhere. Thank you, mystery. Maybe it was Tony. Thanks, Tony, or whoever sent this my way. Adventures with Chickens. You're on a mission to collect chickens lost in outer space. Oh, yeah. I think that one's in Corinthians, actually. Crazy aliens try to slow you down, and empowering Bible verses help you through. Ah, of course. Of course. It does sound fun. I gotta know, actually, it looks like Asteroid. It looks like it's probably just Asteroid. But who knows? Maybe coming to a bingo season near you. Who knows? Lauren W., thank you very much for the $2. Hey, Ian. I hope you're having a good day. I am. Your TGI Fridays video made me laugh so hard I needed my inhaler, and I've been watching the Secret Agent Barbie VOD nonstop lately. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Lauren. You know, I've gotten a decent amount of traffic on the Secret Agent Barbie VOD lately. A lot of people discovering that VOD and talking about how they used to play it in their childhoods, which is really cool. Aqua Honeybee, thank you for the 100 bits. Thanks for making my flight not so boring. Best $15 I've ever spent on an hour of Wi-Fi. Well, I will do my best to make that $15 worth it. I don't know that I can live up to that. I wouldn't pay $15 to watch me, but I'm also not on a plane, so. SNES Dreamland, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Thank you, thank you. I will read these subs in a bit. Let me take a drink of water here. Great job killing Lauren. She's fine. She lived. She lived and gave me money. She's fine. Next box from Young Sango. Are you here, Young Sango? Ba-ba-ba. There you are. Ooh, and you got the good song, too. This is one of my favorites. See a Hallmark logo of some sort? Ooh, Hallmark Card Studio 3 Deluxe. I can make my own Valentine's Day cards. Oh, thanks, Julie. Oh, Pool Master Live Billiards. That seems cool. I do like billiards. Oh shit, that's a cool Wheel of Fortune box. I've not seen... I keep flipping it around. I've not seen this Wheel of Fortune box before. Ooh, it looks a little more modern. What year is this? 2003? I guess that's not really modern. I wonder if Vanna's on this. Usually if Vanna is involved, they put her on the box, but I don't see her anywhere. Erica's game. Does my house fit billiards? I do. I have a billiards table. I got one a really long time ago for a steal of a deal. Don't have enough space. Yeah, that was part of on the house hunt. Part of it was trying to find a room with enough room for a billiards table because I like my billiards. 5-finger discount. It was more like it was a Facebook marketplace. It's a Facebook marketplace purchase, and after we got the table, the lady was like, "Yeah, I'm getting divorced, and this is my ex's table. He really loves billiards." And I'm like, does he know about this? I was just kind of like, thank you. But it was very affordable. It's Rocky Raccoon. Thank you for the 27 months. Hi, Ian. I loved your new video. Hope you're having an awesome Friday. I am. Ooh, Bejeweled. I don't know if I have a regular Bejeweled. I have like a bunch of Bejeweled twists and whatnot. Real Deal Slots. Mysteries of Cleopatra. We can unlock Cleopatra's mysteries through slots. Ooh, these are cool. I really wish these slots would do like a story mode or something. Something to like tie it all together. Oh. Oh. Sonic Mega Collection Plus. Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Robotnik Bean Machine, Sonic Spinball, 3D Blast, and Sonic and Knuckles. Dude, this is a good one. I always wanted the Sonic Mega Collection. I never actually got it. Is that the one with the comic covers? I don't know what that means. Ooh, that is a good Pingo. What are we calling PS2 Bingo? Pingo S2. That's what it was. It is. I have it on PC. What does that mean, though? The comic covers? It has a collection of comic book covers on the disc. Oh! Oh, that's badass. Good timing, too. I'm in the middle of... I'm playing through Sonic Adventure, so I'm very Sonic-focused currently. What else we got? We've got Garfield gesturing towards a sad anime child, saying, "Get a load of this guy." Ooh, there's a lady being choked on here. So that's fun. What is this? Oh, is this Neon Genesis Evangelion? How do you say it? I have not seen that before. Is he choking a lady out? I mean, that's really, or is that like a hug? A complicated hug that I don't quite understand. No spoilers? They're hugging? Okay, no spoilers. I've heard it's very good. I've never seen it. Holy shit. Kellogg's Pop-Tarts Future of Rock. This is a cassette. A Kellogg's cassette featuring the band Troop, which I'm unfamiliar with. Spread my wings and I'm not souped. Anyone know Troop and why they're not souped? I'll have to listen to them. I love this though. Great design. I didn't know Kellogg's sent cassettes. I'm assuming in their cereal? I'm not soup? Put it on archive? Is it not on archive already? Is the Kellogg's Pop-Tarts Future of Rock Pop Chart cassette featuring Troop lost media? Ooh, Intellivision Lives. This is pretty sick. Over 60 games. I've been watching a lot of Mike Matei streaming lately, so I'm very interested in some of the older consoles. I've never played Intellivision anything. B-17 Bomber, that was an AVGN joke, right? Very cool. Shark sounds pretty good. Toy Story... Wait. Toy Story 3 on PS2? Wait. Am I thinking of Toy Story... I'm thinking of Toy Story 3. Is Toy Story 3 the one where they all almost die? Or is that Toy Story 4? Was there a Toy Story 4? Or was it just the 3? Okay, yeah, so it's the one where they all almost die. And that came out within the time zone to have a PS2 game? It says not for resale on the back. Yeah, is it really that old? How long? Do I want to look this up? Yeah, PS2 did live forever. This is just so strange to me, though. Toy Story 3, PS2. Yeah, it came out on PS2. This is a different version than the someone said that the PS3 version was good, but the PS2 and the PSP versions were developed by a different studio. Interesting. And it's not showing any reviews for the PS2 one on the Wikipedia page. Very curious. Very curious. Something off my desk. It probably wasn't important. Hello, Ian. I recently went to a gaming expo, and while there were a lot of interesting pieces, namely a Game Boy store display and a Mario flagpole statue from Target, I could only come back with some PS2 games and a sticker. My brother was insane and purchased a complete in-box Earthbound. Hold on. I'm changing the spy music. How much did he buy Earthbound for? What was the sale price on the in-box Earthbound? $1,900? Damn. I don't know what, I mean, damn. That's a lot to drop. I've also sent some thrift finds that I hope you enjoy. My friend and I found the Pop-Tart cassette, and we're pretty sure it must have come in a box of Pop-Tarts. Well, okay, yeah, that would make sense. It says Pop-Tart. Why was I saying it came in a cereal? It says Pop-Tarts on the cassette. That makes sense. Thanks for the streams and laughs. Thank you so much, Sango. You thought about it all weekend? Well, at least thought went into it. I mean, I've spent a lot of money on collectibles, so I can't judge, but I want to desperately. Thank you. A lot of really cool stuff in here. Sonic Mega Collection is going to be good for Ping OS 2. So is Toy Story 3, actually. Most expensive collectible I've bought. It has to be the I have an original sketch from Riven. From the development of Riven. I bought for when they were I think it was the Abduction Kickstarter. And I think I dropped 1,000 for that. And that was like only because it was, you know, my all-time favorite, and it was original sketch, and I don't know, impulsive purchase. I don't know. I wouldn't do it again. Well, I wouldn't do it. I might do it again. See, I can't judge too much because if it's the right thing, you know, sometimes the soul wants it. $500 on a Cameo video. See, there you go. Yeah, sometimes it sparks joy. I feel the same way, Tick Cartoon. This song makes me think of my move because I used it in the move video. Damn. Well, thank you so much, Sango. Wrong side again. $10,000 to become a Shenmue 3 NPC. I want to do that. Why am I not rich enough to drop $10,000 on being a Shenmue 3 NPC? That would really spark joy. I don't know how much money I would have to actually get the nerve to do that. Like that's so much money. I'd probably rather buy like a lot of old games or a lot of DVDs. A lot of times when I want to spend money on something, I go, how many DVDs could I buy? Help fund it? No, I would. I don't know what I would drop $10,000 on now. I would drop $10,000 into the bank account. Car. I already have a car though, and hopefully it just stays. That's the car forever. Why don't I buy DVD lots? I don't know. I like going out and finding them in the wild, and I don't want to get a bunch of stuff. I only have so much shelf space, so I don't want to get like a bunch of stuff that I don't actually want. Oh my god, the screaming. a warehouse to store more collectibles. You guys don't need to encourage my collecting more than you already do. I promise. This is from Peter in New Hampshire, I think. NH, New Hampshire. Not sure what else that would be. Oh, I knocked my knife over. Where'd my knife go? That's what fell earlier. North Carolina. Frankenthing, 531. Thank you very much for the 8 months. Make sure this goes to TGI Tony. He needs it. He sure does. Hastily Wasted. Thank you for the 21 months. The last Brutal Foods was a masterpiece. Kagami Hiragi, thank you for the 3 months. Can't catch you live right now since I'm at a concert with my wife right now. Catch you in the VOD Moose. Thank you so much. Hannah Backwards, thank you for the 2 months. Just got back from LARP practice, and now a Moose stream. It's an awesome Friday. How was LARP practice? I didn't realize that you practiced for LARPs. That's an interesting development. Oh my god, I pulled the knife out, and I almost just jabbed it into my fucking face. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. I'd survive. I got a real thick skull. It'd be fine. Oh shit. It's Barbie Screen Styler. I only have 2 more Anna Brewer books. Stab myself after. That's good advice. Customize your computer screen with vintage Barbie images and sounds, interactive screensavers, backgrounds, icons, sounds, and more. Oh yeah, this looks cool. Unless coming to a bingo season near you, right? Oh, full contact combat, so you have to practice fighting. Okay, well that makes sense. That makes sense. Seems like a good way to move. I need to move my body. Maybe I should be LARPing. Oh, well, thank you very much, Peter. Is Peter here? Thank you very much, Peter, for the Barbie Screen Styler. I did not know that this existed, and I've researched Barbie softwares many times. Oh, it's from Cornfed. Well, thank you very much, Cornfed. That's gonna go with the Barbie stuff very well. I wish I could put it with the Barbie jewel cases. I'll figure something out. Thank you so much, Cornfed. Adam Schlong, thank you for the 7 months. Loved your new video. Thank you very much. Ari Lou, thank you very much for the 27 months. Real Trev TV, thank you for the Prime sub. Butters Cowcat, thank you for the 3 months. Hey Ian, my husband is wondering if the retro TV in the latest video is a hint at new Televoid. He's really hoping it is. Unfortunately, I cannot answer any Televoid related questions, but I appreciate that very much. Tracy Bluth Rip, thank you for gifting that sub to Jimmy Jam. Robbie Revolver, thank you for the Prime sub. Matt Daniels 82, thank you very much for the 16 months. No answer is all the answer I need. Since it broadcast, I feel like I've been pretty, I want Televoid to kind of stand on its own, and you guys can think about it and theorize if you want, but I'm not here to do any explaining or clarifying. This is from Alistair in Leamington Spa, which is a place I'm sure. Hold on. Royal Leamington Spa. Warwickshire, England. Oh, it looks very pretty. Okay. Sounds like a good spa. Never been to a spa before. Dare I not like jalapeno poppers? They're gross. It's easy because they're disgusting. So, you know. There's no spa. Wait, there's not a single spa? There's not one spa in Leamington Spa? That seems like a wasted opportunity. Someone should open a spa just called The Spa, and then people will be like, oh, that's the spa of Leamington Spa. I mean, I'll try them with cream cheese, and that seems like it would be an improvement, but there's still a jalapeno involved, and I don't like the jalapeno. Dear Ian Bamoose, I've been trying to think of something to send you from the UK for a while now, and after the mention about you liking hidden object games in a previous stream, I just had to send you the pinnacle of UK hidden object games, Coronation Street, the mystery of the missing hot pot recipe. Why do I know this? Why do I know this? It's based on Coronation Street, the world's longest-running soap opera, which has been going since the 1960s. The game is based around the period of the show in the early 2010s and has garnered quite the following in certain UK gaming circles. Maybe when you play it, you too can realize why it's such a popular show. Hope you enjoy it. Rubber Cat. Oh, hey, thanks so much, Rubber Cat. Not sure if I've seen you in here today. I have heard of this game before, and I don't know why. You think I played it? Caddy did it? Okay, Caddy did a video. I was just about to ask if Caddy did a video, and then I was like, am I just saying that because he's from the UK? But it does seem like something that he would do. I'll have to ask him about it. I'll have to ask him about it after the stream. Thank you so much, Rubber Cat. Always enjoy a new hidden object game, and this one looks like it's got FMV or something going on. It looks good, and I wish I knew why. It was probably because of the Caddy video. Why I know about it. Is Caddy still my rival? No, he never was. Thank you very much, Rubber Cat. Thank you, thank you. Wish I could add this to the game. Freshie X Spawns crossover? I don't know. I don't know how that would work, considering it's tied to, like, brand deal stuff. I'm not sure about that. Oh, I accidentally clicked the Steam. Go away, Steam. Neo Floral XD, thank you for the 3 months. PogChamp Gz on new video was the favorite so far. The Goof and I love your videos. Great work, dude. Thank you very much, Neo Floral XD. I'm so happy you and the Goof enjoyed it. Do we still keep in touch with Caddy? Yeah, I was talking to him earlier today. He's started watching Veep. It's a show that I've recommended a lot, and so he's been chatting me up about Veep as he gets through it. Oh, Neo Floral XD, thank you for gifting that sub as well. Thank you, thank you. Sunny Queensland, make a trip down under one day. Guarantee there are no TGI Friday poppers here. Get you to try kangaroo burger. Thank you so much. We'll see. It's kind of far. A little far. We'll see. Yeah, Lane from Seinfeld was the lead character on that, yeah. How does he find it as a non-American? He really likes it. The guy who made it, is it Armando Iannucci? Is that his first name? He's a big fan of his work because he did, before he did Veep, he did kind of the same type of show with UK politics called In the Thick of It. So he was already a big fan of the guy and his style. So I think he's quite enjoying it. But I said Beef? Yeah, I really love the show Beef. You guys got to tune into Beef. This is from Dalton in Texas. Dalton from Texas. Careful here. What's Beef about? You guys got to check it out if you haven't seen it. Beef. Is Beef a movie? I have no idea. I don't know of a show or a movie called Beef. I know Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off. Is that? Oh, Beef is a show? It's on Netflix. Okay, well, I actually don't recommend Beef because I don't know what it is, so I can't give my recommendation to Beef. Now that I know that it's a real thing, I rescind the recommendation. No. No. Dude. Dot Hack Mutation Part 2 of the Dot Hack series, which means I'm just missing the last one now, which I'm not requesting because these games are expensive. I don't know how bad this one is, to be fair. But holy shit. Can I get a note? Is there a note in here from Dalton? Dalton! Are you here, Dalton? That was snooze? Dude! Check the case? Oh, that's a good idea. A note in here. Oh my god, there's an original GameStop receipt. You ordered it online? Thank you so much, Snooze. There's an original GameStop receipt. This was sold in New Braunfels, Texas. It was bought for $25. $27. Oh, I'm so glad. I love that it came with a receipt. I put receipts in my box, too, because I like to remember the price and, like, where I got them and stuff. Dude, thank you so much, Snooze. What year? It says it was purchased November 23rd, 2005. Super cool. Cashier's name is... It's a really crisp receipt, too. I don't see a cashier's name, no. If I could exchange it. Just kidding. Just kidding. Well, thank you so much, Snooze. It looks in great condition. Like, I'm telling you, even the receipt is pristine. Oh, we got Helba. Helba and her nice little boobies, or her big old boobies on the back. Yabos. Sorry, her nice yabos. Sorry. Thank you very much, Snooze. Man. I mean, maybe one day I'm going to have to stream these. How long would it take me to stream through? Ooh. A long time. Would you guys watch me stream .hack? How long are you going to watch me grind on .hack before you get bored of me? 200 hours? You'd watch 200 hours, or it would take me 200 hours? Meckham, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you for all the hard work you put into your new video. I appreciate all the time you put into every aspect of it to make it special, especially the posters. Thank you so much, Meckham. Stream.hack? I gotta finish my current playthrough first on my own time, but it's definitely something I've considered because I just don't know. I don't know how much exposure it gets, and it could be fun to show off the series. Oh yeah, Project X Zone. I forgot that did Tsukasa or no, Kite I think was in Project X Zone. That's true. You guys do watch me fish in RuneScape. It would be at least comparable entertaining to watching me fish. I mean, fishing in RuneScape is pretty high action, to be fair. Really, thank you so much, Snooze. This is Roy from Roy in Missouri. Are you here, Roy? Hearing the name Haseo just aged you 1,000 years. I need to play GU. I've never played it. I watched all of Roots, and I never played the games. Stream goes well, Alcatraz. Just chill fan mail today. Oh, good. McDonald's Card Workshop for kids 3 to 7. Come to my party. Create greeting cards with Ronald McDonald and all his pals. That's the second card creation game. Go Ronald. Second card creation game I've received today. It seems like people want me to design some greeting cards. Thank you so much, Roy. I did not know McDonald's had a card workshop. Ooh, it comes with a free screensaver. We might have to check out the screensaver too. Also from you, well, thank you so much, Cornfed. You guys recognize this McDonald's character? It's like a knockoff Garfield, kind of. Easter? Ronald McDonald does love Easter. He talks about it a lot. Unseen Fiend, thank you for the Prime sub. Formal Prejudice. Prejudice, yep. Formal Prejudice, thank you for the Prime sub. Neofloral XD, thank you for gifting that sub. Tibadon, thank you for gifting the sub. Labyrinth, thank you for the 50 months. 50 months? This many thumbs up for the latest video. Thank you so much, Labyrinth. Yeah, Ronald's a big Christian. He loves the Christian games. He loves, that's why he goes to space in that mission to McDonald Land. It's related to the Adventures with Chickens plot in Christian games from the space arc of the Bible. That's how it all kind of comes together. And Dozer, thank you very much for gifting those 5 subs. Thank you. And Beeple Bopple, thank you for the 18 months. Just gotta say that latest video was an S tier all-timer. Such good stuff, Moose. Thank you so much, Beeple Bopple. Thank you, everybody. Has anyone seen the new Garfield movie? Is it out yet? I don't actually know if it's out. I don't think it is. This is from Candace in Utah. I can open her convenience, which is now. Ooh, glad you're here. Matix. Is very convenient, after all. Garfield movie comes out May 24th. Well, mark your calendars, everybody. We all know what we're doing on the 24th. How much planning went into my latest video? Despite being very sporadic in nature, I assume those shots had to have some pre-viz behind them. Yeah, a lot of planning, Alcatraz. It was written and storyboarded before I filmed. So lots of planning. I'm planning on sharing some more of those storyboards and kind of lining them up with the final video at some point. But it took a while to do. It said open my comments. Yeah, I know. I was just being a little smart guy. Oh! Some Sims 3 stuff. We got Deca Sports for the Wii. Deca Sports? I've never seen Deca Sports before. I know Wii Sports. Seems fun. Ooh, we got Viva Pinata for PC. I'm pretty sure I have this for 360, but not for PC. Honestly, this game, I've watched a little bit of it played. It seems like, assuming that this is a good version, it seems like it would maybe be better on PC. It seems like the controls might be better. Ooh, cool spine, too. Riders, oh my god. Riders in the Sky live at the Sarsaparilla Saloon. And it is autographed, so the value just skyrockets. Calling all cowpokes. Time to saddle up and ride with Riders in the Sky for a fun-filled hour of Western classics, varmint dancing, rope tricks, and some lessons learned the cowboy way. Riders in the Sky corralled a whole drove of saddle pals for a special family matinee at the Sarsaparilla Saloon. So round up your herd and gather round the comforting glow of your TV set for 60 minutes of high yodeling adventure with America's favorite cowboys. Well, we gotta watch Hoop-de-Doo. If you have never seen Riders in the Sky, you haven't seen them do Hoop-de-Doo, you're really missing out. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Directed, produced, and edited by Above and Beyond Pictures in Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville, Tennessee. Is that anything like the Do-Si-Do? Well, you're just going to have to watch to find out, aren't you? And we got a Sims 3 haul. Sims 3. Sims 3 Nightlife. Sims 3 Dragon Valley? Wait, they go to a Dragon Valley in Sims 3? Sims 3 Worlds Bundle. Monte Vista and Hidden Springs. I never got any of the DLC for, or the additional expansion packs for Sims 3, so I don't know any of these. Sims 3 Plus Supernatural. And the Sims 3 Showtime. Well, don't let Chaka know, but that means I'm going to have to play some more Sims so we can get to 3. Thank you so much. I'm set to go when we get to Sims 3. Jeez. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Thank you so much, Matix. No idea how or where to get the product keys for the Sims 3 games? It'll be fine. I'll figure it out. You can usually find them online with like a quick Google. This is my trash pile, by the way. It has lifted its way into the shot now. Thank you so much, Matix. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to spend the evening cataloging. For sure. Dagmort, thank you so much for the 8 months. Thank you, thank you. Cattle logging at the Sarsaparilla Saloon. I'm going to go all the way to the Sarsaparilla Saloon to log some cattle. I'm reading I'm checking my YouTube. I can't not check my YouTube. How's it doing? Most recent comment. How this man survive in Texas hating jalapenos? Who is that? Popcorn? Thanks so much for the $10, Popcorn. Thank you, thank you. So much popper country. So many comments about the poppers, really. Care to answer? Well, I just didn't eat them. I ate other things.
What a hamburger.
Ice Cream Pizza Man, thank you for the 5 months. What's my go-to burger toppings? Ooh. When I think of burgers, I think of either the Son of Baconator from Wendy's, or I think of a standard cheeseburger from McDonald's. I haven't actually grilled and assembled my own hamburger to where I can choose the toppings in quite a while. I also really love mushroom Swiss burger. Oh, I love a mushroom Swiss burger. Like a lot. Crispy pickle. Yeah, I've come around to pickles a lot lately. Like pickles on food and whatnot. I mean, I like solo pickles. Thoughts on Whataburger as a Texan? It's okay. I used to really love Whataburger because it was open super late and their breakfast was awesome. I loved their breakfast. But then, like, I don't know, a year or two ago, I got some breakfast from Jack in the Box. Like the same things I would get from Whataburger from Jack in the Box. And I was like, this is essentially the same thing. So, the burgers from Whataburger is meh. They're not bad. They're not bad, but they wouldn't be my go-to. I don't think they were ever my go-to. I always went for the breakfast. Honey butter chicken biscuits, okay. It's all right. Getting a location near you. Dude, you got to report back, Jimmy. Still haven't been to a Harvey's. I don't think. Wait, is Harvey's... Wait, hold on. Is Harvey's not the Carl's Jr.? No, I'm thinking Hardee's. Who's Harvey? Harvey's Burger? Got any Boston Market? Oh my god, I used to hate going to Boston Market. Oh, I hated it. I was like, oh, Wendy's is right next door. Let's go to Wendy's. Harvey's serves hamburgers, poutine, hot dogs, french fries, onion rings, and other traditional Canadian fast food fare. Well, that sounds good. I'd go to a Harvey's. Still haven't been to Culver's. Never been to a Culver's. See ya, Matix. Thank you again for all the lovely stuff. Thank you, thank you. If I'm not mistaken, I think I just got 3 boxes left. Oh. This one is from Ben in Georgia. Thanks, Ben. The Ben. Better not be any California raisins in here. Who? Ooh. Oh, I see a Mystery Science Theater, maybe a VHS tape of sorts. And I see a scary VHS tapes of sorts. Ooh. Is this because I don't have respect or manners? The Simply Grand Quigley Band. Giggles and goof-ups at the gazebo, where I will finally learn respect and manners. And we'll fucking see about that. Ooh. A nice fresh copy of Mystery Science Theater, the movie, on VHS. Ooh, it's got a rewind sticker on it. I quite like the Mystery Science Theater movie. I think it has maybe a mixed reception from Misties out there, but I'm quite a fan. They did make a movie, yeah. I've got this right here is the poster of this, that. It's a Mike movie. Mike. Ooh, Red Eyes Toon Dragon. Are we trying to trade for Marshmelon? Is that what this is? I do like the Toon cards, though. I find it odd that Pegasus used Toon monsters, but I do like them. Oh my god. It's Eddie Eagle. I know Eddie Eagle. He's going to teach me gun safety. Learn gun safety with Eddie Eagle. With a firearm present in about half of all American households, kids must learn that guns are not toys. The Eddie Eagle Gun Safe program teaches children this vital lesson through 4 simple steps. If you see a gun, stop. Don't touch. Leave the area. Tell an adult. After viewing the video, use questions below to discuss gun safety concepts with the children in your group. What does it mean to be safe? What are the 4 steps in Eddie Eagle's gun safety motto? In the video, how might things have been different if the children had not followed Eddie's gun safety rules? Well, they might have shot themselves in the fucking face. Well, that's fun. I actually never watched this. I know Eddie Eagle, but I've actually never watched any of the gun safety videos. Who the fuck is Quigley, and why does he have a village? Is this... Should I know who Quigley's is? Who gave Quigley a village? Oh my god, they're puppets. Ah! You watched Quigley's Village? I don't think I've ever heard of Quigley's Village. Where was this produced? Is this a Texas production? Michigan, Grand Rapids. Oh shit! A clamshell version of Magic School Bus for lunch. This is I immediately think of the gum. Like I just think of the gum. And did they go in to get the gum? Were they like, oh, Arnold swallowed gum and now it'll never digest and he's gonna die. We gotta go in and get the gum? Was that why they went in there? Sounds right. They're trying to kill Arnold. We gotta kill Arnold, but we gotta do it from the inside. Oh my god, I fucking knew it. Why is he holding his microphone there? What sounds do I need to hear from that region of the raisin? Oh my god. Ben, I hope you're ready to get all of these back in the mail. Like every single one. Ben's got this story about how the thrift store that he goes to buy these raisins for me, they supposedly moved all the raisins out or something like that. I think that he bought all of the raisins. I don't think that they moved them out. I think he... Why do I have two? Why do I have two of the same raisin? Ben? Why does it look so weird on the back? It's a big band. Oh, it's a backup in case I misplace it. Right. Well, here's one doing his thing on the saxophone. Oh my fucking good god. Another fucking crotch microphone. I mean, it looks like he's pissing real hard, but I don't need to hear it. I'm not interested. Don't need to hear the grape juice. This guy, I don't like the expression this guy's giving me. That doesn't look right. Oh, but at least there's two. At least there's two of every raisin. How many raisins are in the band? I definitely have more raisins than were in the actual band. What is this guy's deal? He's got a stand-up bass. Bedroom ice raisin. Ben, what's your favorite California raisin? I got another saxophone. Oh my god. The tambourine player ranks low, I would say, on my favorite California raisins. Not something I'm going to put where I can see. Okay, but BDSM leather strap raisin, I mean, that's a highlight right there. That's of all the raisins, that's a highlight. What is this? Is this a raisin? I'm not convinced. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it was a raisin. I knew it. It wasn't raisin shaped. I fucking knew. This is cool though. I do like this one. This one's a tour, an 88 tour pin. This one's acceptable. Very cool design. You saw him in person one. Which raisin did you see in person? They toured? Yeah, you know, it's like the virtual Japanese pop star with the hologram. But like way ahead of their time. They would have people actually stop motion animating the raisins live on stage. It was awesome. Pee-wee's Playhouse. I would like to watch more Pee-wee, actually. I never watched Pee-wee. What did we watch? I watched the Christmas special, I think, in a call with some pals, and I quite enjoyed it. Oh my god, there's no room for you in the inn, MJ. There's no room. Little Nemo Adventures in Slumberland. I actually didn't know that this was a movie. Isn't there an NES game? A SNES game, maybe? Of Little Nemo? I didn't realize it was based on a movie. From the director of Home Alone and the director of Fantasia. Interesting. Based on a comic from the 1920s. I bet it's cool. I mean, at this point in film, anything that's traditionally animated, I mean, is gonna get points for me. Am I saving this for my birthday? Or, hold on, I didn't mean to, yeah. Am I saving this for my birthday or am I opening this now? Do whatever I want with it. Well, I want you to tell me if it was intended for my birthday or if it was intended for me to open currently. Ah! Open it? I didn't expect you to open Fanmail till 2025. Well, then I'm going to open it then. Here's the thing. If I don't open it, I'm going to forget who it was from. I was going to sit there and be like, what is this birthday package? Where'd this come from? The fact that one of these is specially wrapped makes me nervous. I think it's going to be California Raisin related. Whose birthday is it? What? Was this official? Is this bootleg? What the fuck? Yeah, where did you get this? Severance? On VHS? Where did this come from? I need information. Should have a Be Kind Rewind sticker with it. What is that? Oh, yeah, it does. Ooh, a classic one, too. I don't think I have one of these. I think I have one on a tape or two, but not like an actual one I could stick somewhere. What is the story, Ben? What's the story, Ben? Where did you get this shit? Didn't know it existed, but I kinda love it. What's the story, Wishbone? Severance? I'm just gonna Google it. Severance on VHS. Interesting. Oh, it's an Etsy store. Dude, Etsy's got some really cool shit. How much is on here? First 2 episodes. Dude, that's awesome. Guy who makes modern VHS transfers, order them since you doubt they'll do an actual release. Yeah, they probably won't. That's really cool. I might have to open this. I don't really want to open it, but I kind of want to watch Severance on VHS. It's pretty badass. Gotta open to watch it? Maybe I will. Thank you so much, Ben, for most of the package. Thank you so much for most of what you sent me, Ben. I really appreciate most of what you sent my way. Oh my god. The boxes just fell. I'm just trying to get Tails. She's also very interested in the butthole covers. She's strangely interested in the butthole covers. Oops, all raisins. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with these raisins, dude. Like, what am I gonna do? And on top of that, how do I explain them? Display them? Are we sure? The MJ one is rare. Well, that one, again, that one I might keep. Not that I'm gonna get rid of these, but I'm not promising to hold on to them either. How much... Out of curiosity, how much are they selling these raisins for? Is it under $1? It's got to be under $1. MJ. I'm really interested in the butthole covers. Live in the Winner's Lounge. They're too big for the Winner's Lounge. collect the whole set. Hold on, here we go. We'll get eBay open. Raisin market is always fluctuating. Full set California raisin figures. Wave 1 and 2 complete sets for $12. Lot of 22, $25. This crotch microphone one is $6 individually. Honestly, it's more like $10 for shipping. So this is like $10. It's not polite to look up the cost of gifts. I don't consider this was a gift. I consider this a threat. I consider the raisins a threat. So I think I'm allowed to look up the prices. Okay, now I actually don't know where I'm going to set all these. Let's send them more. No, no food in the mail. I say it over and over. No food in the mail. I'm supposed to hide them around the house to scare the boyfriend. Well, that actually does sound like some fun. MJ. She's after the Knuckles notebooks now. Thank you so much, Ben. MJ selected this box from Nobody in Illinois. Okay, it says no cutting on the top. I can do that. Okay, but it also says that this is the bottom and that I should flip it over. So it's got to be opened from this side, but I can't cut the top to open it. So this is going to be... okay, hold on. Give me a second. Teeth? No. What if I cut it really carefully? Tear it? You can't tear... I mean... Actually, you know what? Maybe I could. I just missed that, but you're right. I have to cut it a little bit first. Hold on. Now, a key would be way sloppier, right? There we go. Hello, Brutal Moose. Oh, this is from Super Ghost. Are you here, Super Ghost? Oh, there you are. Hello, Brutal Moose. My partner and I have watched your content for years, and your streams are some of the best content on Twitch. Your creativity is an inspiration, which inspired me to create a little something as a tribute to give back. Your Gerbert videos are some of my favorites, so it was a must that our favorite chicken nugget be the focal point. A bit cursed, you bet. That's my specialty. Enclosed are 3 3D prints that I modeled and printed of Gerbert with a Brutal Moose spin. One large print that can stand proud and be the focal point of any dinner party, and 2 small prints that may or may not be to scale for use in a lounge for winners. You are also free to use the model and Blender files as you wish. I have them linked below. In addition to the models are box copies of Worms 2 and Dungeon Keeper. I hope they feel at home in your collection. From Super Ghost, also known as Soup Ghost. Thank you very much. Let's see the almost called it a gremlin model. The Gerbert models. Oh my God. It is a Gerbert with antlers, and it immortalizes his expression in the Brutal Gerb emote. like, I don't know how fragile 3D printed stuff. Ooh. Ooh, this is smooth. There he is. In all of his Gerbert glory. That is high quality. And then as promised... Oh my god. Oh my god. So we have a standee, right? We got a standee for a shelf. Or I could mount Gerbert's head on the wall with a mountable version. Thank you so much. Soup Ghost. These are excellent. These are excellent. Where is this guy gonna go? This needs to be somewhere visible. Like regularly. Yeah, I might have to hang the mounted one on the wall. That's a little hard to pass up. He can hang out next to Leg. Oh, you know what? He kind of could hang out next to Leg. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure where he's going to go right now. He's definitely going to go in a better place than the California Raisins. I knew he could go with the Raisins. I fucking knew it. I knew it! Super Ghost, thank you so much for the 28 months as well. Let's see these Worms games. Okay, I'm going to move the tiny Gerbert somewhere where they won't get lost. I actually did put him next to Leg for the time being. Oh! This is a cool box. You guys think I would like Worms? I don't know that I've ever played Worms. Maybe I'll have to toss it in for a bingo season, huh? Waffle Stomper 53. Thank you very much for the 14 months. Lovin' Dat Moose. Thank you very much, Waffle Stomper 53. Excuse me. It can be difficult if I haven't played it before. Oh wait, did I play? I played some Worms game in a bingo season. It wasn't like this though. It wasn't like a side-scrolling one. It was more like a it's like a grid-based one, didn't I? Oh. Never played Dungeon Keeper either, but I recognize the box art. Shit, this one's heavy. What about Dungeon Keeper? Would I like Dungeon Keeper? I'll take pretty much anything in a big box. Ooh, you get to torture and kill any creature. Maybe I would like this. Destroy all that is good. That seems up my alley. It looked demonic? Nah. Ah. Thank you so much, Super Ghost. Thank you, thank you. Very well packed, too. Nice and safe. Nothing broken. Thank you, thank you. I don't know where this is going to go, but it's going to have to go somewhere cool. I didn't realize that you could get that fine of a finish on 3D printing stuff. It's so smooth. Like, you can kind of tell the lines, but it's much smaller than I knew you could do with a printer these days. I love being awful. In video games. Maybe. Oh yeah, I guess you could sand them, huh? A nail polish bath, it smooths them out. Interesting. Huh. I've always wanted a 3D printer. I think it'd be so cool, but I don't think I would use it. I mean, I could use it to make props for the Winner's Lounge maybe, but I don't think I would use it enough to justify getting one. Waffles Stomper 53, thank you very much for the 14 months. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god, did you guys not tell me that she got, look at her, she got a Knuckles notebook. She wants to take some notes. She likes the spiral in it. Maddie the Immortal, thank you for the Prime sub. Cognetto, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. Thank you, thank you. Okay, last box. This is from Workhouse Signs in Pottston, Pennsylvania. Workhouse Signs. It's fragile, so... And it says sign. I'm assuming it's a sign. She really wants to take notes. Last box already. It's been we're approaching 3 hours. Let's see here. IRC1, thank you so much for the 2 months. Hey Ian, just wanted to say your newest video is possibly your best yet. I hope you can take a breather now after the hard work. Thank you so much, IRC1. I would probably agree, and yeah, I have been able to take a little bit of a break. I was almost immobile the day after uploading. I pretty much just laid on the couch. Yeah, I sat on the couch all day. I played some Sonic Adventure, and MJ sat in my lap all day. It was very good, relaxing after the upload, actually. And Alex the Finn, thank you for the 5 months. Glad to see you back on stream. Hope you got rest after all your hard work on the video. Thank you. I had to double check that because that was similar. Yes, thank you very much. I did rest. I did. Thank you for letting me disappear. I was pushing it. I couldn't juggle both at the same time. Sometimes I try to do too many things at once because I feel like I can do it all. But it turns out a lot of stuff that I work on takes a lot of time, and I'm not good at estimating how much time things will take me. Which version of Sonic Adventure? I'm playing on the Dreamcast. I'm playing the original version. My boyfriend has actually never seen me play Sonic Adventure, surprisingly enough, so he's enjoying watching. Katniss Tangerine, thank you very much for the 5 months. Thank you, thank you. I do not have to flip the Dreamcast open. No, that was only for Shenmue. What? Oh my god, this is not a sign. What the fuck is this? What? Why? 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 So we've all been there, you know. We love our computers. We love staring at the monitor, right? We love being on the computer. But we especially love putting fake arms on the computer. You know, it's not really a monitor unless it's got arms stuck to the side of it.
Use my arms to hold paper or pens. Monitor morphs, posable arms, and goofy face screensavers. Oh my god. You stick them on there. They've got like kind of like command strips. You just stick them right on there. Animorph spinoff. Dude, they should have just been morphing into computer monitors instead of animals. It'd been much more exciting. MJ, I'm making Animorph jokes over here. Give me a second. Why or how? Who sent me this? Are you here? Whoever sent me this? I don't know that I could put it on my monitor. Oh, it's from Cornfed again. Thank you very much, Cornfed. I don't know that I could put it on my monitor because my monitor is an LCD, so it's kind of small. But I mean, it would go on the speakers. I'm gonna have to find some sort of use for this. I could put it on the Televoid TV. He could start talking. Load the Morph CD-ROM. It contains over 15 goofy face screensavers and wallpapers that will keep you laughing all day. Watch them talk to you, snore, kiss the screen, and play tricks and even get sick. Well, it'll make making out with the screen much more enticing. Because the monitor will finally kiss back, just like I've always wanted. And it will have nice, soft, posable arms to hold me close. MJ! I don't know that MJ likes the monitor morphs. Could I put it on the microwave? I don't know. There's a lot of... I mean... There's a lot of applications that could be outside of sticking it on the computer. I mean, this could be oddly usable for a video of some sort. I mean, hands that I could stick on anything... I have to think about it. Thank you so much for this oddity, Cornfed. It truly is something I have never seen before. MJ, how do you feel about monitor morphs? She is unmoved. Unmoved. LGR. Yeah, this is like, this got oddware written all over it. If I stuck it to the monitor, they could hold my Nancy Drew notes whenever I am taking Nancy Drew notes. Send it to LGR to do an opening review. No, it's mine. It's mine. If anybody's opening it, it's going to be me. And I'm going to stick the arms somewhere. I'm not sure where, but... I feel like these will end up I feel like these will get used. Bizarre. I don't know if they'll be used for their intended purpose, but I have a feeling that these will get used at some point. What year's the packaging? Believe it or not, this was made in China. I know this... seems like something that would be manufactured at home here, but I don't see any year on here. I don't see any... There's really no information about who made this. Computerbug.com made it. Well, there you go. Monitor morphs. For ages 7 to adult. I would not trust a 7-year-old to stick this somewhere. They're gonna stick it. I mean, the worst place you could probably stick it would be on the computer monitor. I'd be like, what the fuck did you just put on my monitor? Well, gee, thank you so much, Cornfed. Thank you, everybody, for sending in such lovely things. I've got a lot to catalog tonight. I have not selected the new games for bingo season, so I've got, or the upcoming bingo season, so I've got some new entries, or possible entries for that. Like I said, I'm going to try and start a new bingo season on Monday. Getting it set up is going to be one of my weekend priorities. So look forward to that. Does anyone have any questions, video questions that might make for good behind the scenes video fodder? If anybody has any specific questions, there doesn't need to be questions. I'm not trying to beg for questions, but if anyone is curious about some aspect of my latest video, I would love to answer any questions. If not, I will just talk about all the stuff that I think is cool. Unity? Yeah, I can definitely go into Unity. Unity. Set. Just diner. Okay, diner set all together. Like creation, inspiration. Where do I find my old stock footage? I find like all my stock footage on either Storyblocks or Adobe Stock. Package didn't make it. I've been hitting the P.O. Box more often, so hopefully you won't have to wait too long. Favorite effects I use for editing? Probably like a crop or a key. Hi. Yeah, hello. Do you need the butthole cover? The rotoscope I did in one part. What did I rotoscope? I don't remember rotoscoping anything. Yes, I did make the restaurant myself. What was new to my process for this video? I don't think I have not storyboarded as heavily for a video before. Okay, how long was planning stage? I can answer some of these now, but planning stage. I did storyboard. I'm planning on showing my storyboards next to some of the video. I wish I had my book here. I thought I had my storyboarding book here, but I don't see it. It's around though. I'll find it. Storyboarding. AI rotoscoping on an early stream. Oh, you're talking about the Rotobrush. Rotobrush. You know, I actually did not use the Rotobrush as much as I wanted to. Did I use the Rotobrush for anything? I'll have to go back and look at my shots. I ended up doing chroma key for most of it. I don't know that I ended up using the Rotobrush for anything. I initially, actually, I should write that down. No, I did write it down. I initially planned to use Rotobrush. So my plan was to maybe do some of the filming in the garage because I had more space. And instead of chroma keying, I could just rotoscope myself out. But then I was like, that's a crazy idea because I'm already set up in my blue screen room. So don't do that. That's adding unnecessary work. So that was one of the ideas I bailed on. Ooh, props. I got a lot of the props at Michael's. The Vaporwave head is a vase I got from Michael's. And so that's like, as for the creation, how I come up with ideas, I was just like, I need ideas for this video. I know I want to use props and stuff. I went to Michael's and I saw the vase head and I was like, well, I could put some food in that and it could be like a Vaporwave area. So that's how that idea came to be. Thought it was a stone bust. Was no, it was not a 3D model. No, the podium part is just an image, but the head itself is a vase. The chicken scene was very disturbing. Good. Stuntman, not yet. No stuntmen just yet. Oh my god. MJ. I have to let her out. She's causing troubles. Assets I developed versus ones I found. Like in the Unity scene specifically? Yeah, I can. Here we go. I can do that. I can be sure to detail that when I get to the Unity set. Assets versus created. Some of the assets in the restaurant were assets that were purchased, but some of them were things that I made. It was a mix. Why did I eat chicken in front of those chickens? Because it was just how it happened. Snoopy 4,568. Thank you for the 13 months. Made my wife, who's not a fan, watch the new video as soon as we got home from a concert. She laughed a lot. Wonderful video. Thank you, Ian. Thank you so much, Snoopy. Thank you, thank you. Just in general, the video, it was all cohesive. Assets I developed versus ones I found. I actually don't know how to answer that question outside of Unity stuff. Assets I developed versus ones I found. We need a short vid of me going to an actual TGI Fridays just to try jalapeno poppers. I don't want to film in a TGI Fridays. I don't even know if there's a TGI Fridays around me. Are TGI Fridays restaurants still open? I can't remember the last time I've seen a TGI Fridays. Does YouTube poops influence your editing much? Definitely. I used to watch a ton of YouTube poops growing up. Absolutely. Process for picking out the food itself. I just kind of feel it out. Why choose one item over another? What am I doing? Food selection. It's pretty much just whatever gives me the most ideas. If I see something and I'm like, man, I just have ideas coming to me, then yeah. But if there's something like, I don't know, you can just kind of, I've made so many videos at this point that I can see something and be like, I don't think that's going to work. Eat it in my car? I don't know. You know, another thing that people weirdly took a lot of issue with that I didn't expect people to take, more unexpected than the poppers. A lot of people are roasting me for dipping my mozzarella sticks in ranch. Like there's some people that are like, I've never heard of that. I think that's crazy. And I was like, really? Is that really that weird? It's strange? No, I didn't see it as strange. I used to put everything on ranch, like with ranch though. Ranch. I was raised on a ranch with the ranch, so a ranch goes on everything. Interesting. Me and Austin are the only two people I've met who are so ranch obsessed. Well, maybe there's a correlation there. Maybe there's we hail from similar locations. Very strange. Well, people thinking it's strange is strange. It's very normal to put ranch on your mozzarella sticks. Don't have American taste buds, so you're not crazy about ranch. There were a number of people that were like, all Americans talk about a ranch. It's like, well, yeah, I do use it a lot. Nieces and nephews use food as a vehicle to get ranch into their mouths. Yeah, that's how it goes. It's interesting to see the mix. It's interesting to see the mix of opinions, and it's also interesting to see how some people get like really upset about if I like food or not. Like some people get reel them and like, how could he not like that? Oh, it's so plicky, blah, 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 blah. Well, I'm not going to like everything, man. Have you watched any other of the food videos? Huge online. I get that it's huge, but people get so passionate about it. I think collectively shitting on my taste is one thing, but some people seem generally upset. I feel like I can pick up a difference between just like dunking on the thing versus for some reason being angry at me for not liking jalapeno poppers, which is like, okay. I didn't realize people were so passionate about the poppers. But that's fine. Yeah, I agree. I think my show's good in part because I'm so picky and I complain a lot. I just like to complain, honestly. That's why I get in front of a camera or up in the morning is to complain. Lighting. Oh my god, lighting fucking sucks, actually. I would love to talk about lighting. Did I spend any time on lightbox placement and angles? Yes. My blue screen room is very tiny. There's really not enough space in the blue screen room for the screen, me, and the lights. So it's a lot of like finagling everything around to make it look as good as possible. I really didn't get as clean of a key as I wanted to on this video. Lighting in general. Challenges with props I had to create. Ooh, prop challenge. Or just challenges in general would be an interesting topic. I didn't have any problems with, like, it's usually just acquiring that. You have the idea and then you're like, well, I need this, this, and this. It's like finding the stuff is the hardest stuff. Already explained the return of HelloFresh. Oh, yeah, I was going to talk about that behind the scenes, actually. I can talk about that now, though. So I made a big deal about not taking sponsors at the top of the year. And part of that was because I was told that HelloFresh was like kind of slashing budget and moving on. And I was like, sick. It's time for me to, I get free time to do whatever I want, right? Well, they still wanted to work with me, and they wanted to sign me for a full year again. And I was like, I can't do that. But I think I signed for 3 this year, 3 or 4, and this was the first one for the year. And so I was like, I'll give myself, about 4 months to kind of do whatever I want and like try. I had a bunch of ideas. I wanted to work the Patreon. I wanted to work the website. I was kicking streaming up again. I want to do these gaming videos. I basically just was trying too many things at once. And then I didn't get any uploads. I didn't finish anything. It can be really hard for me to I get motivated with pressure, right? And so then the HelloFresh ad rolls around again, and suddenly I'm like, oh shit, it's not I can explore ideas and get creative. It was like oh shit, I gotta go. And honestly, it was a really good thing for me because it really cleared up, too many eggs in too many baskets. Because I'm someone who has big ideas. I want to do it all, and I want to do it myself. And I get really lost in the process sometimes, juggling a bunch of things. And sometimes I just need to dial in on one thing and get it going. So it ended up being a good thing, I think. Because I sometimes I need that fire to go. But circling around, that is why I have more HelloFresh, because they ended up wanting to sign with me again, and I just decided to take a few, and I was like, oh, that'll give me more time to do with this other shit. But now I'm like, well, that other shit didn't get finished. I need to dial in on the stuff that I know works and get some more stuff done. Lots of artists say it's hard to work without deadlines. I believe it. I was very...
I was very optimistic at the beginning of the year. I was like, man, I'm finally free from all this pressure. I can do what I want. But it turns out I kind of need the pressure. So it goes. I'm hoping I learned a lot these past 4 months to like limit my scope, try and focus on one thing at once. Even just trying to do bingo, getting bingo off the ground while working on this video at the same time, I think is part of the reason why I got so upset when bingo wrapped up early. I think it was just like a deflating, I was really trying to do all this stuff, and when that project didn't really pan out as planned, I should have just rolled with it, because it's fine. It would have been fine if I hadn't gotten gloomy, but it was just like wind out of my sails, just like, ugh. But hopefully that makes sense. Because it's definitely not, I don't want to take a bunch of brand deals just to like cash in a bunch of money. And part of the reason why I didn't want to bail totally on HelloFresh is because it's hard to find a brand that will let you put an ad at the end of the video. And not only that, but they let me do like whatever the fuck I want. So I didn't totally bail. There will be a few more HelloFresh ads. Plus, it seems like people like the ads. And I like to make them. I like to make ads. So because I live off HelloFresh. I live off Domino's. So I am somebody that will get really hyped up on an idea. So beginning of the year, I was really hyped on no ads. I'm just going to do my own thing. And then I was like, shit, I can't do all this shit at once. I can't also run a Patreon on top of doing all this other stuff I'm doing. Shocked to see HelloFresh because of how weird my ads were. They don't give me any notes. There was one thing I did that they didn't like. They had me change one thing over the course of all this time. There was one thing I did that they were like, no, you can't do that. Don't remember what it was. I think it was reasonable. Whatever it was, I was like, yeah. I don't know if it was... I don't think it was bringing up another brand. No, they let me name my son after HelloFresh. That was fine. Yeah, I feel like I relayed it too. Oh! No, that's not what I'm thinking of. But yeah, they did make me censor Frito pie. I couldn't say Frito pie because it had a brand. I had to say like corn chip pie, but it was something else. It was in the ad. There was one... The ad where Freshie is floating through space and he like farts out a HelloFresh or something. He farts out a title. It was from that ad, because I remember they didn't have any note for farting out the whatever thing, but there was something else they didn't like. I don't remember. I don't remember. Whatever it was, I was like, yeah, actually, that makes sense. So, but mostly they just let me do whatever I want, which I like, because I don't like making the boring ads. I like making fun ads. Censor something, saying it was poisonous. Yeah, I said it was some joke. It was, you know me. It was a sarcastic joke that. If you know me, you probably know it as a joke, but like legally, they were like, no, you can't do that. Well, thanks, Shepway. Did I say it gave me the farts? Oh yeah, I think I said, did I say something like it makes my farts smell good or something? I think I said it even makes my farts smell good or something like that. And they were like, no, you can't say that. I think you're on the right track. I think that might have been what it was. See, it wasn't no fart jokes though, because I had a fart joke in the ad anyway. It was just that one. I think they were like,
it's kind of implying like our food is making you fart, like upsetting your stomach, and you can't do that. And I was like, fine. But I mean, that makes sense. A Helpless Hobo, thank you for the Prime sub. For all the things I've done in HelloFresh ads, that's the one thing they said no. I feel like that's pretty good. I feel like it makes my shits easy. I'll try that one for my next ad. I'll try it makes my shits easy and see if they like that any better. A Helpless Hobo, thank you for the Prime sub. No, they wouldn't. I wouldn't do that. No, I've learned my lesson. Well, I got enough to make a good behind-the-scenes video. What's a typical work week for me? Well, Monday, Wednesday, Friday are generally just for stream right now until I, have to crunch. I try to, sometimes I'll try to do editing or something after a stream, but honestly, usually after I stream, I'm kind of like done. And then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday is video work. I wake up. Yeah, if I have to do editing, I wake up, I edit for however many hours. Wake up I usually get up 7, 8, have some coffee, edit until, I usually stop, about 8 right now, yeah. My work days usually end around 8, maybe 9. Do I ever archive any of my past works? Yeah, I suppose so. It's all on YouTube. I try to not take anything down. But the stuff that does get taken down, if there's ever a YouTube video of mine you can't find on the website, or on YouTube, check my website, because I usually just re-upload them there if they get taken down. Yeah, 12-hour days. Yeah, usually. Yeah. Break for lunch. Sometimes. Usually I'll eat lunch while I work. My boyfriend usually feeds me because he knows that if he doesn't feed me, I'll just work until, I'll just drink coffee all day until it's dinner time. It's time to stop. I don't think any Brutal Moose lost media. Not that I can think of, no. Old streams. There's like really old streams before I archived them. But I like to work on stuff. Sometimes it's a strain. If I'm in a crunch, like if I'm really trying to push for a deadline, it can be really exhausting. But most of the time, it's what I like to do. Like I want to make stuff, and the stuff that I want to work on is time consuming, especially because I want to do videos and stream. If I picked a lane, I could probably work less, but I want to do both. So it takes a lot of time. So it's either hire somebody or take a lot of time, and I don't want to hire anybody. So abandoned video. I've abandoned a ton of videos. Yeah. Yes, there is a third chip video. The third chip video is on the channel, but I took it out of the Brutal Foods playlist. I could maybe put it back now. I took it out of the playlist because I dubbed the whole thing because I lost the audio, and people didn't like it, and it was making the Brutal Foods playlist tank when it was at the front of the playlist. So I pulled it out of the playlist, but I could probably put it back in now. Yeah, it's there though. It is a real video that exists. Put it up on Moose 2. It's still on. It never got taken down. It's just not in the playlist. No, you didn't make it up. If I had said at the beginning of the video, I fucked up all the audio, so I'm dubbing the whole video, maybe people would have put up with it, but I just didn't think that was funny. I thought it was more funny to just have it dubbed. Yeah, Lula 3D got banned, and My Magic Dog also got pulled. Those are both on the website, though. Tick Cartoon, we're talking about Essential Guide to Chips Volume 3. I'm pretty sure my Discord gave me the idea, if I'm not mistaken. I think I was talking about how the audio was fucked, and my Discord was like, just dub it. And I was like, okay. Yes, sounds like a good idea. I think it's a good idea. Listen, just because it was not appreciated, I'm not saying it was a bad idea. Just because people didn't like it or appreciate it does not mean the idea was bad. It just means it wasn't popular. There's a lot of great ideas that aren't popular. I think it was a great idea. I wouldn't have done it if I didn't like the idea. If I thought it was a dumb idea, I would have been like, this is terrible. It was either that or re-record everything, and I wasn't going to do that. Or toss the video, so at least the video got finished. Ooh, mystery tapes. Mystery tapes, I still want to find out. I'm still not... I want to do more mystery tapes, but I'm not sure what I want them to look like. I still have to think about it. I've seen a lot of YouTubers just put a black screen with a comment of, I fucked up the audio. Well, that's boring. It's much more exciting to confuse your audience. SEO, YouTube SEO managers everywhere. You know what they say? Confuse your audience. Make them really confused. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Is it dubbed? Is my TV broken? That's what you want your audience to be thinking while they watch your videos. It's a recipe to my success. Ever consider a video of going to an antique store? That could be fun. I feel like I'd have to clear it with a store. I wouldn't want to just walk around in an antique store without permission, but maybe. Yeah, lean into the mistake. A lot of cool things come out of mistakes. Duboko, I actually think that a lot of people thought something was wrong with their TVs with that. I think they thought that the audio was off or something. I don't think it was clear that I was dubbing it intentionally. Because I didn't say, I'm doing this intentionally. Some people need, a lot of people, I think a lot of people, especially when it comes to like sarcasm and dry humor that I really like, some people really require you to say, this is a joke. This is a joke. And I just don't like doing that. I feel like doing that makes things not funny. So I just kind of chance it, and then if you don't get the joke, then, I don't know, maybe you'll get the next one. Your audio was wrong. Well, now you guys can rewatch the chip video and know that it's not your audio. It's just a horrible dub throughout the entire video, and somehow, maybe that will make it better. Are there ever any jokes that go over people's heads? Yeah, I just talked about one at length. Yes, a lot of jokes that I make go over people's head. My boyfriend has lived with me for 7 to 8 years now, and he catches maybe 50% of them. So it's just that when you do dry, sarcastic humor, sometimes, you know, sometimes it's not going to land. Sometimes if you're too dry, it just comes off like a statement. Changes or additions to the video while making it. Yes, the ending was almost completely different and was changed like 3 or 4 days before upload. Changes along the way. It changes a lot, especially if you factor in that a lot of these ideas I generated for the gaming video I was working on initially. Changes along the way. So yeah, this one changed a lot. It stressed me out a lot, yeah, because I was filming the conclusion on Sunday, the day I was supposed to post it. I was like, I'm not done. Yeah, so that was stressful, but I like how it ended up. I really like how it ended up. In fact, I like it better than the original ending that I wrote. I like how it ended up better. The whole thing with what's the kid's name in the old film? Ralph? Was it Ralph? The whole Ralph kind of parallel with the Ian character in that episode and like the voiceover and stuff, totally unplanned. I hadn't even picked out really what would be on the TV in that scene until I was editing it, and it just kind of like fell into place. I was just like, oh shit, it's just perfect. Statue bowl I had in Poppers, a real prop. Chicken foot, it is a vase that I got at Michael's. I was just there the other day and they restocked them, so if you need a Vaporwave vase, they got them at Michael's. How do I handle the balance between ad-libbing things and scripting things? That's tough. That's tough. I feel like the dialogue between characters has to be pretty written out. I will ad-lib stuff. I'll film my script and then ad-lib along the way just in case I like takes different. And then stuff like the taste test is just totally ad-libbed. Because I don't, I want the taste test to be honest. Where's the vase I have? My boyfriend took it. That's more of his style. So he was like, when you're done with that, I'm putting it in my office. And I said, okay, sure. Oh, thanks, Seeker. I wanted to see how I handled Televoid green screen set. The plant is green. All of the set is real. I filmed, I'll talk about this in the video too, but I filmed the plant separately. I just got a bunch of shots of the plant, and then I composited that in Premiere. Same with the TV. But it's all real. I just assembled it differently. I write scripts in the strict script format? No, I wrote them in Notepad, on my Evernote notepad, like little lines. Just like, up. Nope, I still got the plant, still got the TV, still got the chair, still got the stand. I got it all. I don't know that I have the printer. In fact, I'm fairly certain I don't have the printer. So that'll be an interesting challenge if we ever end up back there. Bloopers? You don't want to see my bloopers. I've said this before, but you don't want to see my bloopers. Filming is like my least favorite part of the process. When I'm filming, I'm really high stress, like really, really high stress. And if there's a blooper or something goes wrong, yeah, they're filled with rage. It's not like, ah ha ha, that went wrong. It's like, I don't have time for this shit to go wrong. And I get very angry. So we don't have funny bloopers. We have, Ian is clearly stressed out bloopers. I burped out myself. Was the burp a different take? When I'm doing the taste test, there's no really takes. I just eat it and I just talk and then I edit it together. I don't do retakes for the food stuff. Well, thanks, Duboko. I like to talk about creative stuff and creative process. I can be really protective of my work and steps, but I do like to talk about I like to keep some secrets, you know? director who's acting this scene. Yeah, I honestly, my acting, I should take like an acting class or something if I want to do more. I don't know how to fucking act. You could argue that sarcasm is acting in a way. Maybe that's the through line there. Are we all actors? Well said, Cog. Well said. Well, do we have any more questions about the latest video? If not, I think I'm probably going to wrap up for the day. And then hopefully we will be bingoing on Monday. That's a plan. I think I should be able to get it going. Restructure the Discord. I should. That's what I would say. I should do that, corn-fed pig. I don't know if and when that's going to happen. That restructuring the Discord was... I talked earlier about trying to do too many things at once. That was one of the things that I had put... I still have some of them on. I put sticky notes all over my monitor of all the different things I wanted and needed to do. And so every day I would sit down and I would stare at all of these things. And just... like that. I'm not gonna do that again. No, thank you. But I should do some updates. I want to do some updates to the Discord. I don't know if and when that's gonna happen. How do I get my choreograph shots? I storyboard. I will show off some storyboards when I do my behind the scene video. I was gonna show off some now, but I don't know where the book is. Everything was storyboarded in this one. Every single shot was storyboarded in this one. Ooh, specific influence. That's a good idea. Specific influence design. The TGI Tony set influence. The design is, or the design was influenced primarily by the diner in Mazurna Falls. That is where that was kind of like my starting point. So I think if you were to look at the Mazurna Falls diner, you'd probably be like, oh, okay, I kind of see that. Mazurna Falls is a game that I haven't played very much of. It is it's like a Twin Peaksy, Shenmue-y kind of game before Shenmue. It was a PlayStation 1 game, I think, where you're trying to solve the murder of a girl in like a small town. I learned about it because it got a fan translation last year or something, 2 years ago maybe. And I really wanted to play it. I played a bit of it, but it was really difficult. I'd like to play it, but I'll probably need to follow a guide. You like Rosamund Valley? Kind of. I could see kind of, yeah. TGI Tony's commercial. Was there a specific inspiration for that? Well, initially, TGI Tony was actually more featured in the video. I guess that's stuff I changed. I'll go over this in the video too, but TGI Tony had a number of scenes cut because I felt like he was getting too much screen time, and I felt like I needed to get to the food faster. He was going to, after ordering the mozzarella sticks, he was going to go to the back room and describe the cooking process, and that was my way of, oh, how do I talk about how we're preparing this food in an interesting way? And so he was going to have it was TGI Tony's training video. And he was going to instruct you how to prepare the frozen food. That way you know how they were prepared before I ate them. But once I was editing and putting stuff together, I was like, man, I got to get to the food. I don't think I can have another scene before we get to the food. So I cut it. Chipples, thank you for subscribing. To make an animatic of the storyboards or just go straight to filming? I just go straight to filming. Sure we can guess how frozen food is heated up. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. And I was going to have to film it in the garage. Like, I'd planned that scene when I thought I was going to film in the garage and rotoscope everything. It was going to add probably like a week of production time for something that I just didn't think was going to be that good. 3 hours director's cut. This is the director's cut. I mean, it didn't get far enough along to be edited. I didn't film it, so. I'm trying to think of anything else major. Oh, there was I cut a whole character. But I don't know if I want to detail that further because I might want to use it for something else. But there was a whole other character. How shall I say? Following Chef Ian throughout the video, but he got cut. Maybe to be reused later. It just felt like, at the end, it felt like too much. Like that plus the televoid twist was like, there's too much here. Too much here. I hate the paring down process because I want to put all the ideas into the video, but sometimes I have too many ideas, and sometimes it's just too much. MJ wouldn't behave enough on a blue screen set to be included in a Brutal Foods video for very long. Great questions, though. I'm glad that I'm glad to talk about it. It's kind of cool that you guys have specific questions about it. Oh God, MJ is screaming outside the door right now. She knows that I'm talking about her. Well, hey guys. I have a headache now, which means it's time to eat. That's how I get hungry. So I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for hanging out. Well, maybe want to revisit Televoid? I've always wanted to revisit Televoid. I don't know that I ever wanted to leave Televoid. But I'm gonna head out. The hope is Monday we will be doing bingo. We'll start a new bingo season. If not, I mean, I'll just find another game to play, but next week I would be, I don't want to promise anything, but also I would be surprised if it doesn't happen on Monday. If it doesn't happen on Monday, then like Wednesday for maybe. See my struggle here? I want to commit to things, but I don't know like how long things are going to take me, so it's like, ah! But that's the plan. That's, priority for streams going forward is getting bingo rolling again, because I really want to do another one. But thank you, everybody, for hanging out, sending me such cool stuff, asking questions about my video, watching my video in the first place. And seriously, I won't be able to say it enough, but thank you for like letting me take, again, against your will, but not giving me a hard time for taking off some time to finish this video, because I really did. I wasn't wasting time. I needed the time. And I'm just glad it seems like you guys think it was worth it, which is really all I wanted. And now I'm ready to be back on the schedule. So I don't take a lot of vacations, but a vacation to do more work. There we go. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I hope to see you all back for bingo. I'm very excited. I'm excited to get it going again. We're going to hit some of those special squares this time, maybe. But thank you guys, really. Thank you, everybody. Chatters, lurkers, VOD watchers. Happy to be back, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye-bye, everybody.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.